are. None of us are ready.
Oh no!
We're always ready.
Oh, we're always ready to not.
We're always
you
ready,
can't
which
do
is,
it,
like, not
Colin. We know.
being ready.
We know that you're doing it. Mm-hmm.
Except the one time where it was real.
Yeah,
you
where
know?
it was real.
Yeah, that's true. That did.
But it
happen.
was like, whose line is it anyway? Like, it didn't matter. I mean,
Yo,
it
I
mattered,
love that show.
But
That was a good show.
That was
like,
fun.
Isn't
they
it still
should
airing?
Bring it back. I don't know.
I think
I
they
feel
brought
like
it back, and like
that was, like,
Aisha
the
Tyler
same-
was the host.
What?
I feel like Drew
That was the
Carey
same
left
characters,
Who's Line
though.
and then joined The Price is Right and just aged really
million.
quickly.
Yeah.
Oh, holy shit.
Welcome to Fate of Ukodor on the Fable 42, where we build community to friendship, gaming, and of course, chaos. That was like
That's what we're
Always.
known
felt like
for.
I had to burp
Yeah.
at the same time. It was a weird transition.
You should have just let it out. Just let that rip, you know?
I fulfilled what needed to be fulfilled. You're watching us here on Saturday nights at 6 p.m. Pacific, and we're gonna get started with episode 11 here shortly. But first, we're gonna do some announcements, and to do a little icebreaker, YouTube is a thing. So if you like YouTube, if you like watching videos on the tuber, you can go to the youtube.com, find
No one's
Fable
read
42. I'm trying to sound like a straight up like
Ashley's
Old
like, we don't
folk.
say tubers.
Like and subscribe.
Does anyone say tubers?
we got to get on that
Nobody that
tube.
respects themselves.
Face tube.
I love tubers. I mean, they're very tasty.
I was on my
Yeah.
tube the other day.
You know what? Parsnips are
Tube
so
space.
good.
I love parsnips.
I've never had parsnips.
And turnips and radishes, they don't get
Yeah,
enough.
fucking
You did
parsnips.
this.
We're setting it
You
for
did this.
like
Sweet
how the
potato.
show's gonna be.
Chaos.
Chaos, pure chaos. But
Chaos.
yeah, you can go to Fable 42 on YouTube and find all the previous episodes of Fate of Ukodor. And if you like spoilers, you can just watch our recap, Fate After Dark, where we recapped the last 10 episodes of Fate of Ukodor, which was so good. I mean, Jacob even visited Ashley. It was a great time.
Yeah, I wore my favorite shirt.
Wait, what?
When Jacob visited.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
That's-
So that's
I'll
the
see what
thing.
you're doing there.
See what you're doing.
That is a
Um,
giant jug.
Yeah, it's like Scanlan size.
See my jug? My single jug? Colin.
Yeah, I know. Keep going.
But yeah, YouTube, it's a thing. Go look up all the episodes of Fate of Ukodor, and it's Kate's turn. I should have got her when she was like drinking and see what happens.
Don't do that to me. You know, I gotta get my sillies out like in the beginning because Nisea is in like a sad place.
Aren't we all?
We need to
Everybody's in a
fucking
little
get
bit
out
of
of
a
this
sad
sad
place.
place. Holy
Jesus
shit.
What?
What did Jacob do?
What?
What happened? Are we gonna have to
Okay.
rewind? What?
Yeah, we'll have to
So
rewind this.
14 minutes in. Okay, we'll come back. We'll figure it out.
We will figure
This
it
is
out.
very little emo boy response.
Oh yeah. Aren't we all sad? Okay. So special thanks to our first sponsor, Critical Dice.
Critical
Uh,
dice.
Yeah, so go ahead and enter our drawing, the first drawing of the night, right now in the chat by hitting !critical. Well, not hitting it, but typing it. Typing !critical into the chat. Thanks for the sound effects there, Jacob. They really got it.
Hey,
they're
I
getting-
honestly didn't know that came through. So
It did.
All right, that was really for me.
Yeah, so we're gonna call a winner after the break, and then we're gonna do another giveaway after the break. So stick around and enter a second time if you wish. So !critical after the break as well. We're only doing our giveaway for the United States and Canada, excluding Quebec. Why was that again?
Giveaway laws.
Giveaway laws? Oh, Dumb.
Apparently
Sorry.
Quebec
doesn't
hates
like
winning.
fun.
It's fine.
Sorry, Quebec. Okay, so help support the channel by clicking the link below in the chat. Oh, it should be. Is it over there?
The
You
chat.
got it. Whatever it is, you got it.
Just point
Okay.
down.
Far.
It's over there.
You're like,
Yeah, so click on the link for 20% off all non-subscription items.
Oh, Ashley.
Someone else said.
Would that be the
Oh,
signal?
wait. Ashley, I saw Eldritch on your shirt.
Yes. Oh, you
Oh,
guys,
Eldritch Blast.
Yes!
Hell yeah.
this company, they are not a sponsor,
But they
But-
could
Shameless
be.
plug. Let's
but
go.
they make really cool. They have shirts for all the spells in 5e, and they're all like these cool, like modernist, like designs.
Yeah.
It's called Modern Arcana. Maybe if we all go there and we're like, we found out about you on Favorite 42, then they won't sponsor
They're like,
us.
well,
I mean, that would be pretty sick.
we don't
if
have
they
to
did,
sponsor them
but-
now since y'all came here.
Right. Yeah,
Right.
don't go to
Don't
Modern
go to
Arcana.
them.
Don't check them out.
But the shirts are really cool.
Modern Arcana.
Anyway, oh, well, wouldn't it be nice if you could get a discount on some nice gaming accessories?
Hell
Well,
yeah.
Well,
Ooh, it
you
smells
can.
like wood.
Check out our friends over at Nine Realms Gaming. They make all of their products from natural woods to create quality and affordable gaming accessories for all. Use code FABLED42 to get 10% off on your next purchase over at ninerealmsgaming.com. That's code FABLED42. Go there.
Two?
Go
Go
to-
there.
Chote.
Okay.
Cool. All right, guys.
Yeah.
Everything you see 3D printed on this show is probably brought to you by Griffin & Co. If you put in the code FABLE42, you can get 22% off of your purchase. Simple as that.
Exclamation Brolin.
Quick and okay. Jakub.
Oh, that was
Clap boop.
it.
Yeah. It was concise. It was
Oh,
beautiful
right.
in my
Well.
own way.
Lucky for you all, I was distracted talking, so I didn't look up anything cool. But tonight's last final, I think, sponsor is Underground Oracle. Underground Oracle. You might be like, oh, what is that? What's
Yeah.
that? That's weird. Yeah, they make 5th edition resources for both sides of the screen. They make supplemental material for players and DMs alike. They have like bundles of new spells. They have class types. They have I almost said archetypes. It's basically the same thing as class types. But yeah, they make tons of stuff. They make like different origins. Like I think I saw some things that were like sorceress origins. They make deities. They have a bunch of stuff available. You should go check them out at undergroundoracle.com. Check out their Ko-Fi. Check out their drive-through RPG page. Go check them out.
Check them out.
Check them out, guys.
Check them out.
I wish that was Cinder's character voice.
Check them out, gosh. It was like the little
I
whistle.
cast Guiding Bolt.
Gosh golly.
Gosh. Okay.
No, that was not on air.
But it's never leaving my brain.
Oh
What
gosh.
What was the
Jolly Geewickers.
what spell did you cast on Smudgy that one time?
Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame.
You sound like the voice for the gnome in World of Warcraft when he's like, I can't cast that yet. Like,
Oh my god.
I hear it all the time. Cause I was
Okay,
the gnome.
Wait, do you still play WoW?
No, my Naraki new guys just like hanging out wherever I logged out last.
Oh yeah.
I've never played
Casting
World of
spells,
Warcraft.
Not doing pots for water.
Don't
and
do it.
Mana.
don't give in.
I have given up on it.
Naraki
Sad.
new.
Azeroth is a beautiful world, but don't do it to yourself.
Yeah.
Don't do it to yourself, kids. It's bad.
Since I started dating again.
The transition.
Bye-bye, Night Elves.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, baby.
See you later, World of Warcraft.
Yo, you ever think what's wrong with us? You ever just sit there and think?
I know what's wrong with me. I don't know.
It's just like,
Together by
who
all
gave
our
us the
powers
right to be
combined.
this?
We're a
That's
functioning
funny.
adult.
Captain Planet. Oh.
Oh. So if you are subscribed either through
Ooh.
Amazon Prime, Patreon, or by clicking the subscribe button below, you have what's available called the Luck and Inspo. Basically, you can give out a luck and an inspiration to any of the players. In this case, Colin has demonstrated luck to Nessie and inspo to Nessie. But it doesn't
Nessie.
have to be for the same characters, so you can give a luck and an inspo to anyone.
But it's to me.
Well, yeah, in this particular case, he used his for you.
It all goes to Nasea.
All of the luck
See?
and the inspo tonight goes to Nashea. Put your pencils down if your name is not Nashi.
I could
Might
have.
as well give up, folks.
Might as well get up. The luck is not with you.
I could have used that luck earlier in the evening.
We're on a different level tonight.
We're like, I've
I think
just
it was-
been drinking water. What's
Wow.
up? Okay.
I think it
That's
was
not
because
good.
we had a lot of after dark conversations before the show.
Yeah, before the
Yeah.
show, so we like
This is a
So now
lesson.
we're in
See,
after
that
dark
was-
the
vibes.
That's
after
a learning
dark
moment.
into like an inspo to whoever's character uses sus first in context, like in
But we
character.
can't because we're from the past.
So it has to be the future people. Just like that seems sus.
Flint would definitely say that.
Toads.
Keep that in
Jokes.
mind. I like that optional inspo luck based on character.
I like
aesthetic.
this gamification.
Everyone's
Right.
like, I can get a luck if I do this and this
Wow.
on my turn. So
How do we only have like 30,000 channel points?
you
Yeah.
You have 30,000. I
Um,
have 15.
30.
Oh, wow.
Is more than
5,000.
15 by a little. But I forget what I'm supposed to say.
Yeah,
Probably the intro.
Luck and
Are we
inspo.
doing
intro.
intro?
We're probably gonna go to the
We got-
intro.
we have
Luck
an
and
intro, it's pretty
those
cool.
fun things. Tune in for all the shows, and we're gonna go to the trailer. We'll be back. We're
Crazy.
crazy. We're probably gonna come back and still be crazy. So see you in a little bit. Okay, bye.
It's not gonna change.
Okay, bye.
Hidden away, a great power awaits. Muster your courage, it must not abate. Allies emboldened while evil retreats. With fate in your hand, the story's complete. Ukodor, a world full of mystery to explore. Monsters and danger around every turn. Soon enough you will learn. The choice is yours. Wisdom of ancients and stories untold. Whispers of riches and mountains of gold. In the face of defeat, we will make our last stand. With the power you hold in the palm of your hand. Ukodor, a world full of mystery to explore. Monsters and danger around every turn. Soon enough you will learn. The choice is yours. The choice is yours. Magic and wonder around every turn. Soon enough you will learn. The choice is yours.
And we're back.
Oh.
Yep.
Hi.
Yep.
Fair.
You're beautiful.
Oh, thanks.
In our last episode, we did a recap, but the
you.
episode before that, our heroes made it to a camping site, which I think Naseya just had a vision of some sort where her mom was doing like shady things. But coming out of that, we had an interesting series of events where people were getting stuff off of their chest, talking about stuff, and inevitably Naseya was able to talk about no.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't like she hold on to that until it was watch time? I feel like there was so much more.
I shared. I waited, but then I
Oh,
shared.
Yeah.
All I know is I wasn't there.
Yeah, like
You
Sindera
went
was
off.
away.
You were on patrol.
I think you were just like before the patrol, you were giving like a walk around, and then Naseya was like, "Oh, I had
Yeah.
a vision," and then he's like, "Well, why didn't you tell me the vision?" And then he ran back and he was out of breath, and it was a whole thing because we're like Sindera was like 10 feet, and she told him about her vision, which kind of put, some things in other people's head of whether or not her mother might actually be evil, or when they get back, should they like see if she's giving off evil vibes. So they have a few things still left to figure out when they get back to Dorne. However, the night progressed onward, and the theme, essentially, of the night was trust. We'll go with trust. And eventually, everyone kind of like sat down to get rested or whatever. So Sindare and I believe Brolin were the first ones on watch. And
The dynamic duo.
well, I don't know if that's a thing now, but Sindare convinced Papa Brolin to hand over the capsule of repose. And even though he didn't want to, you could tell, he still gave it to him. And Sindare took it and immediately proceeded to go over to Flint's sleeping body and place it close to the amulet that was around her neck, which caused necrotic damage
That's
to
me. I'm
erupt.
yeah.
Neurotic.
I mean, aren't we all?
Necrotic damage to erupt on the unsuspecting tiefling, and Sindare's vision went entirely black. Another series of Sindare, what the fucks, were issued in various regard, namely because the capsule was thrown into the air because, from Brolin's perspective, it looked like Sindare was attacking Flint. So he tackled Sindare, but that caused the capsule to fly up, and then Naseya had to like jump out and reach and grab it before it shattered on the ground. It was a whole mess.
I'm so athletic.
I'm so acrobatic. So between all of that, everyone was like on edge, and then Sindare, still blind, moved and progressed, and while he was there, alone, couldn't see, felt alone, he heard a voice, and this voice was very convincing. It told him stuff that he knew. It told him stuff that he'd like to know more of. And it ultimately told him that it could offer him power if he just lets himself in, essentially. It went back and forth for a bit, but ultimately Sindare did agree to allow this part of himself into himself. I don't know what the air quotes are for. And then his vision
Just
came back.
Stylish.
So he proceeded to, I believe, rest afterwards. There was a whole thing, like he got mad.
He apologized.
He apologized to Flint, but then he got mad at Brolin and was like, "If you ever do that again, you're gonna be like eating dirt." And then Naseya was like, "If y'all motherfuckers ever try that shit again, I'm gonna put both of y'all in the dirt." But as the night progressed, it ended up being Naseya and Elamdare's watch, and Elamdare went to go get food. And while that was happening during her watch, Naseya saw creature off in the distance with like glowy eyes, and it was very, very big. proceeding to wake up the rest of the party members. They all got up and contacted Elamdare to inform him about the creature. And then
Angel, right?
Elamdare informed them about the creatures. And that's where we're picking up.
I forgot that was where we left off.
I did too.
I'm like, oh no!
But we didn't see Elamdare. We heard him. Just heard him,
through
right?
Angel's link. You
Through
heard him.
Angel, yeah. I'm getting my armor and shield and everything ready to go.
We got no long rest or
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Not technically, no.
Nope.
Not technically.
Wait, we didn't sleep at all?
Until the end of the watch.
Oh, right, because I'm still. Oh, I love that.
This is my favorite.
Oh,
Ugh.
cool.
Are we
We-
all awake still? Did you wake us up, or I'm still asleep, right?
No, I thought
we're all
everyone was
awake.
awake.
I thought I woke everybody
Yeah, I
up.
think everyone was all
Yeah,
awake.
yeah.
Okay.
And you told Smudgy to like go survey the area.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so Smudgy's scouting ahead right now, right?
Mhm.
We should probably go towards Elamdare. Yeah? Good idea? Bad idea? Which way did it go?
Do you see us, Elamdare? Over.
No, I do not. I'm about 100 meters north of camp.
That's
We can-
really far.
Are the creatures blocking your way?
They haven't noticed me yet, I assume. But
Do you
I do
think-
have eye contact with them.
Eye contact. So they haven't noticed you, but you've got eye contact with them.
I am very sneaky.
Do you think
I
you can
hope.
sneak back to us?
I can attempt to, yes.
Or
How
should
many?
we come to you? I feel. Should
Let's-
we go to him?
Let's move in his direction and then he can perhaps meet us halfway. But I think we should head in his direction now.
Quickly. Quickly? Yeah?
But
Yes.
quietly, too? How many of them are there?
No, there's
Oh,
two
that-
large creatures.
Oh, we're
I can
wasting
see.
time. Nasave's just gonna pick up her axe and she's gonna start like heading in that direction, like kind of trying to be like a little quiet, but like not really sneaking, not running, just hastily walking
Flint.
along.
Flint is gonna keep her distance from the Sayavan and really try to sneak and be like as quiet as possible and maybe kind of like go more circuitous.
Oh, good okay.
Roland is not fast or sneaky or quiet. So this is a problem.
Come along.
I'm-
Roland.
Roland, we're not very. You and I aren't very quiet, so maybe we should like spearhead, you know?
Just you and us together and let them go to the side or something?
Sure. How does that sound, gang? Mentally?
You guys flank and we're going. If we're going to be making noise no matter what. You kind of stay away from us as a moving target.
Yeah, you guys just like stay away from me with your loud asses.
All right, that's hurtful, but understandable.
But here, you can hear us and you can stay away from us. We might be moving towards you and you'll have no idea because you're quiet. So how about you just stay away from us? Let's go.
Yeah, you actually make that's a good point that you're making.
Flint, you
LJ.
hear a and Smudgy like lands on your shoulder.
Hey, bud.
There was one heading back a little bit more north.
Like towards what? Did you see Ellen there?
Oh no, was I supposed to look out for him?
No, he's being like super sneaky. So like it's probably good you didn't see him. That means like what he's doing is working. Do you see how many of them are there?
Well, there was one, and then up ahead there was like a couple more, and then I remembered that you said to be sneaky, so I came back to tell you about those.
Cool.
Whoa.
Let's keep being sneaky, okay?
I was gonna ask what they are, but I don't think that I'm like. I think Nasea's already.
Oh yeah,
like,
she's already like
way ahead. Yeah.
So who's stealthing? Flint, you could do it with advantage because you have smudgy.
Red. Oh, that was cocked.
The system's cocked.
Was cocked as well.
I just see her
System's
rolling
hacked
dice.
voice. Yeah.
That would be a 24.
Nice.
Look at you.
On my 16th roll.
Right. You know what? I finally got a good number. I'm gonna stick with it.
No, my dice was so full of dice, it kept rolling
Oh
on the
my
other
God.
ones and like talking around because I
Speaking
can't
of which,
decide.
I got that happening right now.
Yeah, I can't narrow it down.
I'm just gonna clean out this.
I just couldn't, I couldn't move my beautiful critical dice. Oh my God, they're
You
green.
can't even see them.
You could
I
have
wonder
dice like that.
My invisible dice.
Oh,
If
mine's
you
green
enter
too, but
exclamation
there.
critical.
Ooh.
That's kind of cool.
Who
It's
wouldn't
a-
want
it's a
invisible
magic.
dice?
Magic
That's the
trick.
joke. You get like a package in the mail and it's just like
All of my
empty.
dice are green.
Oh goodness.
And my lip gloss. Oh. You can see through me.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry.
We're
Okay.
mature. We're adults.
Yeah.
This is a serious show, you guys.
You
Alright.
guys.
So Flint's pretty-
Elender,
Yes.
can you hear us?
Yes, I can still hear you.
I mean, can you hear us without Angel?
Oh, walking up? No.
Oh. All right. A little further than I thought you were then.
I mean, you said 100 meters.
Yeah, and I'm not trying because I can see that everyone's trying to move quickly. I have to make a choice. It's either go quickly, kinda, or go quiet. So I'm
And it's-
really
and it's-
trying to go. I'm just trying to go.
Okay.
It's dark, right?
Yeah, it's still like almost daytime.
Wait, it's almost daytime? So it's like dusky? But
Yeah,
not,
it's
like, completely dark.
Right before the sun rises and it starts to get like a little bit light out.
Oh, before the sun rises. Okay. Yeah. So we wouldn't really need like a torch or anything.
No. To see now.
Okay.
But moving
Is
y'all to the new map. Let's say
here we go.
Y'all are in ABC order. I'm like, where's the next letter?
Oh,
Sindare, did you sneak or did you just run up?
No, I was going full speed.
Okay.
Just
He's probably right next to me unless he wants to go faster.
I want to
You
go
could go.
faster than you.
Yeah, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Gosh,
I have a
are we doing
35
this?
walking speed. I'll go
Yeah.
faster than you.
We're doing
I thought we
this.
were sticking together, but cool.
Well, I don't like you right now, so
Oh, that's why y'all are on opposite sides of Nisea. I did that on purpose. I did do that on
Oh, I
purpose.
see. We're in a little thing.
Are we
now.
holding her hand too?
I don't think you want to
We're
hold
skipping.
her hand right now.
She just like squeezes it like too hard. She's like, "Oh, I'm sorry." Yeah. The anticipation.
Y'all are back there.
Okay.
Can everyone see themselves?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm gonna move us over to the battle map.
Beep.
Okay.
Boop.
battle map.
We're just gonna do something like that. So yeah,
You guys,
y'all
I
are,
think we can resolve this through diplomacy.
Ooh.
y'all are not in the map at all. Let me zoom
Oh,
in some more.
Look at Elendare.
Oh my gosh.
God. Wait, where is he?
He's on the stream.
Wait, where is he? So yeah, y'all are there.
Look at Elendare.
It's pretty open. There's a couple of trees that you can see up ahead, but is there anything you would all like to do currently? Also,
Just-
you don't see any creatures.
So we don't see anything. We don't see Elendare anywhere.
Mm-mm.
I guess continue moving forward.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna go like here.
Oh, I do.
I'll break left a little bit.
Oh, you want to go there?
Sure.
Okay. At this point, let's just see how that looks on stream before I get too committed. Okay. Off in the distance.
Far away.
Nisea, you would see this guy. And this.
It's not a hot guy. What do I do?
I have to actually do.
If they're
something.
werewolves, it still might be a problem.
Oh my.
Oh my gosh.
Why is this real
Just
life?
saying, baby.
Oh my gosh.
You know me. I love my werewolves.
Cinder, you can see that the red one's looking at you.
All right. Do I see Elamdare anywhere?
No.
Can I act?
Yeah, y'all are in. Unless y'all do something like actually threatening, y'all aren't in combat just yet.
Can I see them too?
Well,
Yeah, you can see that the red one's looking at Cinder. The other one's just kind of looking at y'all's direction, sort of. But the other one's like locked on, looking at.
And
Cinder.
can we tell what they are? Like,
They
are
look
they
like very large wolves?
okay? So like dire wolves.
Kinda,
I'm-
but like a little bit bigger.
Oh no.
I'm
Like-
going to.
Dire wolves.
Into it.
I'm going to say, found them, and I'm going to point my spear at the red one. And do I have a shadow right now?
Yes, you do.
Okay. So energy starts pooling out of my shadow and wrapping around the tip of my spear, and it shoots out right at the red one as I cast Shadow Bolt.
Roll to hit.
Shadow bolt. Is it?
It's like clicking for.
He's not even gonna try to talk to it. He's like,
It doesn't look like Shadow. He's gonna kill him.
17.
17 hits that one.
Okay. So that is. Da, 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 da. 1 point of corruption damage.
wow. You just pissed it off.
So you see this black kind of pool come out of Cinder's shadow and pool into his spear, and all of it's like very thick and black and inky, and it just shoots off in the beam towards that creature and makes contact, and it weeps back. And kind of like hunches down. Its claw-like paws go into the dirt a little bit more as it braces itself. And I need everybody to roll for some initiative.
Yeah.
Oh no, the puppies.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Do we wait? Do we? Oh, never mind. I was getting. Never mind.
I was just doing the thing with the stuff.
I was gonna ask.
Oh, ask me a question?
What is this? What the fuck is this?
What?
I won.
What?
You
Why
don't
am I
care.
so bad at initiative?
It's not a hot guy.
It's two. It's two. Because I have a +1.
Oh,
What the fuck, bro?
hey, here we
Like,
go.
never good at rolling initiative.
Oof.
I'm like, Nisea's like right there in the front. She's ready. And she's just like, oh, it's too slow.
Okay, so Nisei at the bottom.
God damn it. Son of a bitch.
Flint,
11.
Brolin,
15.
Nisea's
Cinder,
just like fucking sitting on her
15.
thumbs.
who has the higher dex?
My dex is 9.
10.
Oh!
Oh, Papa Brolin going first.
Oh, I like that accent.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I hate my life. I hate it here. Oh no.
You love it. Oh my god. Here it goes. We're just being silly today.
Just in a silly, goofy mood.
Yeah.
Just see
Oh,
what you did.
God forbid we're happy. For once.
Don't get mousy on us.
Me?
Okay. Top of the order, from what you can see, Brolin, you see
Heck
what
yeah.
happened. I'm not going to say that no one didn't see it. Everyone saw it.
Oh, I saw
And
it.
It's your turn.
I'm gonna move my movement just in the direction of the two that we can see, and I'll see that Cinder's shadowy shit is taking care of the red one. So I'm going to, as I pull up to my movements, which is 25. You want me to move? Are we moving? Or
Yeah, y'all should be able
okay.
to.
Yeah, I can. So,
Didn't have anything to talk to these creatures.
Also,
Oh, yeah,
diagonals still count as like 5, so you don't have to do
Okay.
that.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna come right there. That's still a
Okay.
good spot. And I'm gonna set my shield down and grab the little crossbow, the tiny. It's not even like a real functional crossbow. It's almost like a model crossbow. I'm gonna put it right up to that window on the top of my shield. I'm gonna fire it, and as I do, the flame erupts, and as it comes out the other side, it's just this flaming bolt. So I'm doing firebolt. That's the
Oh,
one.
okay.
Firebolt
Fire.
at a
bolt.
23 to hit.
I think that might hit.
Sweetness. Sweetness. Okay. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's 7 points of fire damage.
Okay. I still keep using
I
that.
like how you keep doing it.
I can't help it now.
Kerr.
Okay. Okay. Next up on the list
Wow.
is Cinder.
Kind of like the Swedish chef in the Muppet.
Yeah.
That's
Jacob,
exactly what
Jacob
I
did a
thought.
good job of impersonating that. That was good.
Oh god.
All right, so I'm going to
Actually, was that you?
mentally. I'm gonna mentally say, Flint, a little bit of assistance whenever you get the chance, and I'm going to break left. 1, 2, 3,
X with the
4,
He
5,
just like, he
6,
does the sit there thing where he's like, I'm gonna piss it off.
7.
Okay, save me.
I need help!
Mommy.
No,
Damn it.
okay.
Mommy.
Do you want me to reason
Mommy.
out what I just did?
Mommy.
I know. I'm waiting to see how it's all gonna come together.
I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on the red one.
Okay.
So he needs to make a Wisdom 14 saving throw.
He makes it with a 17.
Can you explain to us what this looks like when you use this spell?
What spell?
Toll the Dead.
Toll the Dead?
Yeah.
Normally.
I
it would
just-
look like.
I just, as I'm running, I like point my spear at it, and a bell forms over its head and rings really hard.
I was thinking
And
the
nothing-
same thing.
nothing happens to it.
God. Nothing? Aw. That's too
But we
bad.
all
It's
see the
sad.
ding bell.
Ooh, the dingaling.
We all see it, right?
Hey, you live in the gutter.
Dude, I made it my home, and I just, you know.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Anything else for your turn?
I'm
Oh.
going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
This should be interesting.
What does your spiritual weapon look like?
It's the same as before. It's just the gnarled wood that forms into a spear point.
Okay. I don't know.
Um,
if I actually need it to
And I'm gonna spawn it right next to the red one and take a swing at it.
it while I look up gnarled wood.
25 to hit.
What did he say? Did he say gnarled wood?
Yeah.
Yeah.
While I look up gnarled wood,
Why are you
you
looking?
nasties.
Why are you looking up gnarled wood?
So I can make his spiritual weapon visible on the screen.
Oh.
We'll give a picture of gnarled.
Oh.
Oh
Don't
my
question his
gosh.
extracurriculars, Kate.
Y'all are just...
I mean, I'm right there with them. So,
So I'm assuming 25 hits.
Yes, you can roll
Okay.
that damage.
That is 11 force damage.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
What?
Like, did you put it there? Is that fine?
What?
Jacob,
Yes.
did you put the... Where I put the spiritual weapon thingy, is that fine?
Yes.
Okay, okay.
Thank you.
Sweet! Next up is the red one.
No!
Come here, big boy.
It looks at you,
Mommy.
leaps, lands, and bites. Oh dear. I'm in danger. 23 to hit for the first one?
Yeah, that hits.
Cho
Okay.
chose me.
You choose me.
Okay. 5 points of piercing damage.
If these are werewolves, bro.
And 11 to hit.
Probably.
Oh, miss.
That, yeah, okay.
Wait, did you do damage before?
No, that was 2 attacks.
Quickly.
Was that for the bite? Was that for the bite?
The first one was the bite. The second one I tried to bite and then it missed.
So 5 damage total, right?
Yes. Mhm.
If I know my werewolves, and I certainly do know my werewolves.
Next is the blue one, and it is going to howl.
We gonna meet as friends.
I want to howl back,
No!
Free action.
like Hermione in fucking Harry Potter.
And you see another wolf.
Oh baby!
Maybe.
and
Or is that gonna get bigger?
a female come out of the bushes.
The fuck is that?
And then over on the
Is she hot?
Oh my god!
That was good. That was good. That needed to happen.
I
So,
mean,
no.
all of these people are ripped as shit.
But like that woman's hot.
What is happening?
What is happening?
And you hear, mostly from the pink guy, there's corruption in the area. Cleanse it.
Are we the corruption?
I don't know.
And that'll end the blue's
Oh
turn.
man.
And it's
These guys are
Nasea's
just-
turn.
Is it?
Alright. I'm gonna move up, like, in this area.
I gotta roll more dice to initiate them.
Was it you? I didn't go.
Oh, you didn't go
Flint,
yet?
Sorry. You're
I
next.
was about to say.
I'll move back there.
I
Sorry.
completely mixed Flint and Smudgy.
You hurt my feelings. All right,
Everything's orange on my screen.
Flint is gonna cast Hex on the red one.
Okay.
Which means that I'll deal extra damage to them. I don't think there's a save or anything.
You do
No,
get
I
to
don't
choose
think
an
so.
ability though that they
Bad.
have messed. Yeah.
Yeah, an
Oh!
ability check.
Disadvantage on ability checks made with the chosen. So disadvantage on.
It's not saving throws. It's ability checks. So like
Like acrobatics.
climbing or acrobatics. Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Disadvantage on stealth. Can I do that?
It'd be Dex. Yeah, Dex.
Okay, Dex. Disadvantage on Dex. And then I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast.
Nice.
Eldritch Blast.
So that is a 23 to hit.
Oh, that
Nice,
Ooh,
nice.
Does a 23 hit? No.
Actually.
Well, actually,
And it does 12 damage, and let me roll my extra d6. Hold on.
Oh, fuck yeah.
5. So that is 17 points of damage.
Whoa!
nice.
Oh my
Good
god!
attack.
I'm also scared.
Does it look any different than the last time that you used? Are you just like more pissed?
I think the Eldritch Blast now, like as she sums it up, some of the shadows that are kind of around her intermingle with like the flames, and so it comes out more of like this like smoky kind of embery like blast at it, and kind of like hits it with the shadow first.
Nice.
And then can I didn't use any of my movement, but can I kind of is it possible, is trying to stealth again an action? Like I can't hide on my turn. Can
Yeah,
I?
like it would be action.
Okay, well then I'm just gonna chill right there and just be like, okay, hey.
But Smudgy could help y'all hide if you want his action to be that.
I would, for us to kind of just like, blend back in with some of the foliage maybe.
Okay. Oh, I also forgot to put out your range of destruction, so.
Oh yeah. Oh frick, yeah, I forgot I got like other stuff going on. Oh my god, that's a big... Oh, because we're kind of obscured in the shadows, right? A little? Isn't that one of the...
Yeah, you're like naturally surrounded by dim light, essentially.
No, why would they say there's corruption here? What are they going off?
I
Yeah,
don't know
her-
what they're referencing.
Her entire necklace is
Her entire aesthetic is just.
It's corruption.
But it looks real cool.
Okay. So roll stealth if that's what you want.
Yeah.
Okay. And you use like the wisps of the shadowy veil to kind of conceal you.
Hey, man.
Oh, that was it. So 21 for
Am I inside of this right now?
too? Yeah, it's just like dim lighting around you, kind of. It feels like dim lighting. You can still see, but I mean, it's just like been a constant thing since you've been traveling with Flint, and she's had this thing, so it's like second nature.
Gold
Probably
shot.
why you're asking if it's daytime yet, cause like.
seems a little dark.
Seems a little dark. Getting a little dark around here.
Okay, so now it's Nessie's turn.
Now it's my turn. Okay, so I'm gonna.
Just don't zoom in, cause some of them might be hot.
Now I'm gonna move in on this wolf a bit, like kind of this way, I guess.
Okay.
But honestly, I don't know. I want to kind of assess the situation.
So you're trying to use your action for something else, rather than just attacking like blind and stuff.
Yeah, I want to see how big is this wolf.
It is large to almost.
So like, how
Large.
big is it compared to Nisea? If Nisea is like 5'11".
Easily 2 Niseas and a half, maybe.
So it's
It's big.
That's
But-
big.
what the fuck is it? So is it on all fours or is it standing up?
It's on all fours.
And it's that big on all fours?
Not tall.
Not tall. Like if
Wide?
it did stand on its hind legs, it would.
Okay,
be
is it shorter than me right now?
It's about. If I was like that tall and I came down, how tall would I be? It's about
As tall as me?
maybe half.
Probably.
Like
Okay,
Nisea
well-
and a half tall.
Yeah.
I like how Nisea is the measurement.
I mean,
There's Imperial, Metric, Nisea.
yeah. I'm like, I don't know. I'm kind of like, I want to try something. She's gonna rage.
Okay.
Obviously, she's gonna rage. And while she's raging, like she's gonna like hold her axe up like above her head, and she's just gonna like scream at it, just like she's gonna fucking like attack it, just like tear it apart, just like rah!
Roll intimidation for me.
Mm-hmm. I just want to see. Let's see. Let me get a different dice. This last one was kind of a piece of shit. Okay, that's 14.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Can I use my luck or inspo?
Mm-hmm. You can use inspo to increase it by d6, or
So I roll a d6?
yeah, and then add that on to the 14.
Oh, okay. It's a 1.
So 15 intimidation.
Damn it, son of a bitch.
You do notice that from that, as you're yelling at it, it was locked on to Cinder, but it does kind of like look over in your direction.
Okay, so it's looking at me now.
Look at you! Looking at me! Looking at you!
I don't. Oh fuck! I don't want to like attack it yet. I just want to kind of like push it, like try to like push it back, maybe, and kind of like I can see the people who are coming in, right?
Yeah.
Can I like shout to them as I'm like trying to push them away, or push the wolf away?
I will give you the 10-finger discount. You can say 10 words.
What's that mean? 10 words?
10 words per turn. I'll give that for free. She's thinking about it too much.
So I'm gonna try to push this wolf back. Like I'm just gonna try to like shove it in the face or something with my axe and try to push it away. And I'm gonna shout out to the people who are coming up, like the pink guy. And I'm gonna say, like, what corruption? And do these wolves belong to you? I counted. Do these wolves belong to you? What corruption?
Yep, they're good.
More.
Roll either athletics, I'm guessing, because you're trying to shove it.
Yeah, I'm trying to shove it.
Shove it. Contest.
Take this job and shove it.
Come on, baby. What the fuck? I got a critical fail.
You got a 1?
You still have luck.
Throw them in the
I
trap.
can't look. Oh no. Holy shit. What
So
the
much is
fuck,
happening.
Bro? It's a 3. It's 9.
Oh.
It's 9 with a 3.
Okay, I rolled a 3 as well, which makes it.
Holy fucking shit.
8.
Oh.
Oh, so you beat him.
Yeah, you push him.
I did it, guys! I pushed the giant wolf. Holy shit.
Great, you punched a dog. Like,
Congratulations, lady.
It's a giant wolf, okay? And at least I'm not trying to kill it.
Anything else?
I'm gonna take the stance of the mountain.
Okay.
So she digs her feet kind of into the ground, so that if the wolf tries to attack her, she can't be toppled by him. So she's just kind of standing ready, like for whatever is gonna come.
Okay. So at the top of the, I forgot to roll. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Colin, you need to stop.
At the top of the go, you
Call you out
hear
in game.
the pink guy.
topple?
We have your friend, and unless you hand over the corruption.
They have everything. Can I say anything back to him?
Yeah, it's like a top of the turn combo.
Okay. What corruption?
You don't sense it, girl.
Well, we got some shady people in our midst, but we're trying to get rid of the corruption.
Well, try harder.
We are trying harder. We saw the Lich. How hard? Like, how much harder do you want us to try?
You gained this from the Lich.
Gained what?
The corruption.
Yeah, you're gonna have to be more specific. We got a lot going on.
Says the person with shadows billowing around them.
Look, that's
Yeah.
neither here or there.
I feel cool.
We've already talked about this.
The corruption must be cleansed.
Do you know how to do that?
And he like motions, and you see like the girl like notch an arrow to ready. One of the guys pulls out a giant axe. Another guy, 2 hand axes. There's
oh,
only
so you guys
one
have a real
way.
hands-on. I see. You take a real hands-on method with it. I see. I don't know if that's really gonna work out.
Guys, I don't think we can reason with zealots. Just an idea.
Are they zealots? They don't look like zealots to me.
They're acting like it.
Where is this corruption? Point it out.
They look over the group of you. Kill the boy first, then bring me the girl.
So it is what we think.
What do y'all think?
The girl.
Which, I mean, both of us have something, because
Yes, both of y'all have something.
So really,
Yes.
it could
It's you
go
two.
either way.
But you guys don't know I have anything.
We don't.
I
Well,
don't think-
we have an inkling. We just haven't had. a
We
chance to
saw
talk
you
about it.
shoot
Wait,
shadows!
what do I have?
No, it's not you.
You have
It's
to
not
cast
you.
Silver
Them two.
Pose, don't you?
No,
I
I
don't
gave it back to
think that's it.
Brolin.
I have that.
Oh, so it is me. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's
that's you.
Top of the order, the guy with the axe. I think it's him. Runs in.
I really don't want to hurt this wolf. That makes me sad.
Why?
Because I love wolves, okay? It bleeds over.
He gets about there. I should have just made him go down. That probably would have been quicker. Anyways, that's what he did.
Let me zoom in on this guy. Hang on.
No, I told you not to zoom, Kate. Don't
Maybe-
zoom.
Maybe get less attractive characters.
Do you
Oh, look
not
at
know
that.
me?
Look at that wolf daddy.
Oh no!
He's going to murder you.
And you just see him with this very large
Actually, he's gonna
axe.
murder me.
And he looks at
Ooh,
Cinder.
that's very hot, Jax. I see. Sorry, I'm the worst.
Followed by
I'm so sorry.
Brolin.
Yep. Okay. I can't move that far. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I get that. God, jeez. This sucks. I'm going to plant my shield in the ground, kind of repeat the same thing. Still turning towards this blue one. I don't want him coming up on our flank right away, so I'm still focusing on the blue wolf. And I'm gonna firebolt again. That one's not good. I'm going to use my luck. That one is worse. I miss. And really, that is, I am not have stuff, so that's it.
Okay. I'm trying to get the order down. Sorry.
Take your time.
Order,
1, 2, 3, 4,
order.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know how my math is working, but we'll get there. Next is Cinder.
Smudgy. Do you have Smudgy's initiative? Oh, it's the same as Ash.
Yeah, it's like right after.
Okay. So I'm going to grab my holy symbol of a tree, and I'm going to close my eyes and say, That'll you please be there. And I'm going to cast my channel divinity, charm animals and plants, which for 1 minute each beast or plant creature that I can see within 30 feet will be charmed by me. If it fails a wisdom saving throw, DC 14.
Okay. Who are you doing it at?
It's just any plants and animals within 30 feet of me.
Okay.
So just everything.
Okay. 23.
I'm going to use my 1 luck to make you re-roll that.
Okay. 16.
Darn it.
LL has abandoned you.
Yep, basically.
But we
All right.
haven't abandoned you, Cinder.
Jesus. Gotta keep a lid on them.
Gosh.
So I'm going to use my bonus action to move my spiritual weapon towards the Axeman
Okay.
and take a swing at him.
Okay.
24 to hit.
Yes, it hits.
Okay. All right.
Wait, did the stick move?
Yeah, that's what's hitting.
Oh!
10 force damage.
Oh!
It's his spiritual weapon,
10.
which it used to be like glowy and bright and cool and pristine, and now it's gnarled.
No, it was always a gnarled piece of wood.
Was it? Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
There's so much happening on my papers. I got so much damage to control. Oh wait, I could just do it on here. You said you hit him for how much?
10 points of force damage.
Copy. There we go. Anything else? Oh, I could put that damage from
I'm going to move up in between Nasea and the wolf and be toe-to-toe with the axe guy.
Okay. Anything else?
No. That's it.
Red one's turn. It's going in for a bite. On Cindy Windy. First one misses. Second one also misses.
Oh man.
I'm just kind of like blocking with my shield, and I'm just like, bad boy.
Flint, because I rolled really bad with everybody else. I mean, not as bad as Nasea, but...
You're so mean to me.
Since the red one's still up and it's still hexed from me, I'm gonna shoot another Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Golly.
Surprise!
Surprise. I'm a one-trick warlock.
Well, that was an 8 because I rolled a nat 1 and I don't have any luck or inspo.
Yes, you do. You have a luck from me.
Do I really?
Clutch.
Yes, luck and inspiration from me.
Is this legal? Is this legal, Stacks?
I mean, I haven't said it didn't hit yet, so...
Yeah!
Son of a bitch.
I'm gonna roll my real dice.
You're starting to sound like me, Stacks.
Yeah.
I'm a bad influence.
Does an 18 hit
Oh, which one are you attacking?
the red one?
Red boy.
Yeah, that one hits.
Yeah! Okay.
I'm so excited.
Okay. Let me roll my damage.
Oh, God.
Oh, okay. Let me roll my extra d6. Oh, that okay. So that is 15 damage.
15. Oh my lord.
Oh, my lord.
I just thought of
How's the wolfie?
I hope he does.
May he perish.
I'm a wolf sympathizer.
I hate it.
You're an everybody sympathizer. I think you're just a simp. Sorry.
You know what?
Sorry.
I'm just a very healthy young woman.
Who has a thing for hot anime?
Oh god.
Whoa.
Anything else?
That is it.
So, correct me. Is that the agonizing and hex damage combined?
I
Or do you
believe
have
that-
agonizing? Yeah.
I do.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure it just combines it in with. Does it combine? Does D&D Beyond automatically combine it?
It
No, you have to
should.
roll
What's
a
the plus
D4
number?
or D6.
I thought it was just +2 for agonizing blast.
No, it adds +5, and it says on
Oh
my
yeah,
thing.
that adds it. Yeah, I was saying, did you roll the hex damage? I should say.
She
Oh,
rolled
yes,
the hex
yes,
damage.
yes,
Sweet. Cool.
Because it does not automatically add that. That I did roll.
Tight.
Tight.
So anything else for your turn?
No, I don't believe so. Oh, hold on. I might move a little. I'm in a pretty good spot. I'm far away. Yeah. Who was it who was talking before? The pink guy?
Okay.
Yeah, it's this guy. This guy.
Okay.
And yet he's standing all the way in the back.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do for now, but he's on my list.
Oh.
You just made it to the top of my list.
Because
Mm.
that is, do I have any? The bonus section I have is hex. Yep, okay, that's it.
Wait, I don't like that measuring you're doing. Wait,
Yeah, what the hell?
Hey!
wait a second.
No, I'm
Okay.
measuring you!
Oh.
Nope.
No!
This
Wow.
wolf just charges towards you, and
Is he as
its
big as the
paw
other one?
comes down fiercely to strike at you.
Ah, frick.
Oh, freak! Oh, that was good. And y'all fools used all your luck on trash rolls.
Wow. You know what, Stax?
Does a 23 hit?
Shut
You! What do you mean? 11 points of slashing damage.
Ouch!
Ooh, baby.
And for its next
Baby.
attack,
Baby.
it's gonna bite you. 14.
No!
No.
No!
Okay. That's it for its turn.
No? Just...
He doesn't hit.
It doesn't hit.
No, I said
okay.
that's it for its turn. Yeah.
Okay, I was like...
She's not just being defiant.
Uh,
We'll call me, we'll call me.
Why can't it be both?
oh my god, I really want this.
Oh no, she's hot.
Oh no! She's hot!
Wait. Did she just? She's technically within 5 feet of me, right?
Yeah.
Can I use my reaction to polearm master attacker with my spear?
If that's what you want to use your reaction for, go ahead.
Well, yeah.
Yep.
alright.
She gets close and I'm like, nope, and just go right at her.
I can't. Oh my god.
Cocked.
Yeah. Stax, are you with me here?
What?
Never mind.
What's happening?
I'm in the gutter.
15 to hit.
Yeah, I was too.
We can't say anything.
What was it?
You can't say cocked when you're attacking a female.
No, that's not. It wasn't just that. He's
You
like,
can't
I'm gonna
cock a
spear. I'm
dude.
gonna spear her. Like,
No.
Let's be equal about
he's
this.
cock-a-doodle-doo.
Let's be equally cocked. Okay.
You can duck
What was the AC attack thing?
15
shit.
to hit.
Okay, that misses. Sorry, I got
Okay,
distracted.
good. Ah!
Cock-a-doodle-doo. Risky.
Chicken.
Oh my god.
So she's gonna, with her notched arrow, before Brolin gets close, she's gonna loosen one.
Not Brolin.
Does a 24 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
You were dancing because you have an AC of 21.
Yeah, holy shit.
And this lady just said, sit down.
That's like the first time you've been hit or something.
By ranged attack, I think, for sure.
7 points of piercing. She's gonna look at her wolf. Get him. And he's gonna leap out. And I need you to make a dexterity or acrobatics or athletics check as it tries to grapple you.
Is that a natural 20 for you?
Oh gosh! Why? Why? That is an 8.
Well, I rolled a nat 20.
Ruh-roh.
Wait.
Oh.
I need to look at one thing real quick.
Okay.
My shield master.
Mm-hmm.
If you aren't incapacitated, you can add your shield AC bonus to your dex saving throw. It doesn't matter, you roll nat 20. But I just wanted to know that I could do that. So I could make it better, but it doesn't matter, because it happens.
Okay. And our boy Brolin is prone. As it's like holding him down. On your non-shielded hand, there's a wolf bite. Just. That's it for her. Wolf 5. Fuck. Oh, I rolled a wolf. Sorry. This last guy. You're just gonna see him. Yeah, I guess he would. Start to. Let me make sure I got the distance. I can go the distance.
I'll be there someday.
Aw.
He's just gonna get there.
Yeah.
And you're gonna see like 2 hand axes with like daggery spikes on the bottom. And he's just like smiling under his mask that you can't see. He has smile eyes.
Amazing.
And then
Amazing.
this guy is just going to drag Elamdare out of the bushes. And he's like all tied up and stuff.
No!
Not Elamdare! Not him!
Hey, look, Ness, he's already tied up.
Oh no! I can't do that while Ashley's drinking! Nisea, it is your turn.
There's so many people to
You're the
potentially
worst of all
attack.
of us.
Okay, I'm gonna go after the lady.
Okay.
I'm gonna go after the lady. I'm just gonna give her a good old swing with my axe and hope I don't roll a fucking 1 again. I think I might actually just roll on D&D Beyond. Just see if I
Why?
have any luck at all.
But to burst through your luck, you gotta get through like the slump rolls first. Now you're gonna go on D&D Beyond and be like, you haven't
okay,
rolled here
so
today.
you want me to try this again? You want me to try this again?
Okay,
It'll
how
roll
about
well.
this? I will
It'll see how
give
this
you
goes.
DM-inspired double rolls. You can roll 1 real and 1 through D&D Beyond,
Let's
and you
see.
can take the higher.
Okay,
It's like,
okay, baby, that's a 4.
watch this.
This could be funny.
backfire.
This could be funny.
Watch it back.
That's a nat 20.
Oh!
That's a 26 on
Yep.
D&D
Can you take the
Beyond.
4, please?
No, fuck you. I got to take it.
I can't believe
I'm gonna
I
take
wasted a nat 20
I'm
on a
gonna take it. I'm gonna
non-attack.
take it.
So, max damage, whatever you're attacking with.
Okay. Whoa, so that's 2d12 plus 4.
2d12. So.
Actually, it would be plus 6 because I'm raging.
Wait.
Oh, wait, it's 12?
No, because it's Ukodor
And then roll
rules, so
another
it's 12
D12.
plus 1d12.
Ukodor rules are so complicated.
Wait, though,
But you
do
do
you
more
have,
damage, so...
do you have
it's cool.
Savage scaffolds or isn't there some kind of barbarian crit thing?
I think
too?
that's higher levels.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no.
Me, who's played a
They
barbarian.
six. I think it is like. I think you're right. I think it's.
I've got reckless attacks, but
That you can roll with advantage, but then they roll with
that
advantage
doesn't-
against you.
yeah. Yeah, no, I don't do that.
So- What's the max? You could do like max 12 damage right now.
okay, max 12 damage.
So 12 plus roll your d12 again.
a d12. Okay.
And add your modifiers.
So that's a 2.
14. And do you get a
plus
plus?
6?
Okay.
Yeah, plus 20.
That's 20 damage.
That's a lot
That's
of
pretty
damage.
nice.
She's
Yeah.
gonna look at
Good
you.
job.
Well, hang on a second. Not done. Not done.
Okay.
I'm gonna. So with, I think it's with Stance of the Mountain, maybe. No, it's Thunderous Blows.
Oh, the one where you can push her back and then.
Yeah, where I push her back. So they have to make a Strength saving throw. So DC 8 plus my proficiency bonus plus my Strength modifier. Where is that at?
Oh yeah, what did we say that was?
So it's 4 plus 4 plus 2, 6. So okay, so plus 6. So DC 8 plus 6.
14.
Yep, 14.
So they have to beat a 14.
I rolled a 3, so I'm not gonna do the
Okay,
math for
yeah.
that.
Wait, what?
She failed.
Okay, yeah. So she gets pushed back 5 feet away, and I immediately move 5 feet forward to pursue her.
2 steps forward and 2 steps back.
The guy with the axe like looks at you and then looks over at the girl and then looks back at you, Nisea. But he doesn't say anything.
Wait, who was
This guy, he looks at you.
the guy next to me?
Yeah. Anything else for your turn?
Like, I don't know. I hear a lot of like. I hear a lot of typing.
Wow,
Um,
call me out.
No, I don't know who it was. I don't know who it was. But I don't know. I'm gonna look at the guy next to me, like, kind of give him a glance too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Like, I want to become like the alpha of this pack. And I don't know. Like, I
You're
really
just
would
gonna
love.
be
Yo,
like,
good luck.
I'm just gonna give him like a look and just kind of like, yeah.
okay.
I don't know.
Top of the order, we got him. And he's just gonna get his axe, look at you, Nisea, and then look over at Sindare. Corruption must go, my boy. And he's gonna come down to strike. But your shield blocks that first one. And the second one. Okay.
Oh,
okay.
God damn it. Roland's the fucking shield master, and he's on the ground having trouble. And Sindare's over there with his tiny ass shield, blocking everything.
Brolin!
Yo, do you want me to die? I mean,
We remember the argument we had before this fight?
that's fair. That's true.
Is it my turn? Is that why you said my name?
You're prone. What would you like
Yeah.
to do?
Okay. I'm gonna tell you what I want to do. You tell me if and how to do it. I have a spell I want to cast, but I kind of want to combine it with trying to push this thing off of me. The spell. So what you guys see is I just yell out of anger and frustration my position, and you see like my offhand kind of like, push through the wolf that has me, and I turn a dial on there, and you see like you hear this winding of pranks, and these blades just go flink, like out from all sorts of different directions. But you also see as these mechanical blades come out, there's like a trail of radiant energy that kind of there's some spectral attribute to them, but all around, hitting anything around me, just these little blades just going think, think, think. So that is it's a cantrip called Sword Burst. So everyone needs to make a dexterity saving throw DC 14 that's around it.
How close? Like me?
5 feet, just 5 feet.
Okay. How do we
So
do that
without
again?
modifiers, I got a 16 and an 18.
Okay, so I don't even know if they take half damage. Let me see.
It's cantrip, so they probably take
They
nothing.
don't. They don't take anything.
It looked
So they get
cool.
out of the way. But
Cool.
I'm hoping
like
that
this.
helps me a little bit in my attempt to push this wolf bear thing off me.
Okay. Roll me another athletics or
Athletics?
acrobatics
Yeah.
check.
There we go, 22 on the little tiniest, tiny d20 dice.
Little baby D20.
Oh, yeah, that beats it. So you
Yes.
are not close.
Yep. So I'm going to use my movement to stand up. Are you saying half my movement to stand up? No,
Yeah.
actually, I'm not going to go anywhere. That'd be silly. No, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm just going to stand up right there and get myself gathered for the next round.
Okay. Cinder, you've been frantically like using your shield as cover to stop all these incoming attacks that kind of seem to be focused on you a lot. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna look into Saya even though she's not looking at me. I'm gonna be like, "You got this?"
Yep.
Sense
Okay.
a trend.
I'm going to use my action to disengage. And I'm going to break right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And I'm going to have my spiritual weapon hit the axe guy.
Okay.
Or try to hit the axe guy. No, that's a 12
Yeah. No.
to hit.
Ah.
Flint, you do.
And I'm
see
gonna-
Cinder getting closer though.
I I look at the blue wolf and I go, "Hey there, buddy. Why don't you come here?"
Did it talk?
No. Just
Oh,
growl.
okay. I thought it said
It's
"Terror."
speaking infernal.
It speaks kind of how my cat speaks to me.
I can understand it.
Oh.
All right, that's my turn.
Okay. Red one's going to. Move about there. And as you're running, Cinder, you just see a wolf kind of meeting your pace to the side.
Oh
And
shit.
you see it coming towards you as well, Flint.
Oh dear. Oh no. Okay. Okay.
You fools, you just put them both in the same space.
Oh no.
But it isn't going to do anything. Let me stop short. And Flint, it is your turn. You and Smidgy.
All right. First, she's gonna be like, Cinder, I don't know, this situation's pretty sus, and I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna need it.
You're right. It's very, very sussy.
They're putting that whole wolfussy into this. All right. So then, I'm going to
You got it.
on the blue one. I am going to cast Crown of Madness, which is a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay, that's not concentration, is it?
Yes, it is. So Hex would drop.
Okay. I wish you would know if it would do it before you do it, so you know if you would do it, you know?
Those noises.
21.
Okay, roll again.
Why are y'all wasting it on stuff? Okay, a 5, whatever. Give it to me. I don't care.
Fantastic. All right. So now that wolf, the blue one, is charmed by me and is going to attack the red one. He has to use his action
So a crown of jagged iron appears on its head, madness glows in its eyes, and it must use its action before moving on each of its turns to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that I mentally choose. I choose the red one.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
Good job.
Yeah!
Good job.
The dark shit.
That's pretty good because the blue
That's
goes next.
amazing.
Anything
Her
else?
name should be the
Smudgy doing
one-uppers.
anything? What you doing?
She just one-ups Sindare on his trying to talk to animals.
Wait, that's it. I'm just like, I imagine my eyes are glowing and its eyes are glowing, and I'm just like controlling it, and like, you know, it looks bad fucking ass.
I like it.
Okay,
I
so
like
on the
it.
blue's turn, it's going to try and attack the red. With a nat 20! Why?
Nice.
Why?
What do you mean,
Nice.
why?
Do I have any luck? Can I re-roll that, maybe?
Who do
No.
you
Got
care,
nothing.
who do you care about
You
here?
give it damage!
Fight me. He is. Fighting me.
18 points of damage.
Oh!
Nice.
That poor wolf. I'm so sad now.
I know! He's just doing what he's told.
He's such a sweet boy.
And the other wolf's doing what it's told. And it's gonna do it again! Okay, yeah, that hits.
Oh, no, you wolf.
9.
Well, this wolf on wolf violence.
It's terrible.
How do you want to do this? Through the wolf?
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice,
my
nice.
God.
It hears like this infernal whispering in its brain that I think kind of like comes out a little bit, and like the shadows around me are whispering as its eyes glow, and it just like leaps with like a big bite and just like right into the neck of its brethren. And I'm like, call off your wolves to the guy in the pink guy.
Okay, so he's not actually gonna, like, kill it?
Oh no, he's gonna kill it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Dead.
Dead.
The wolf goes down. The other wolf's just like biting into it. Next is the girl. She sees this. D'Artagnan. And she's going to
It had a name!
Yeah, everything
pull
has a name.
back her bow
I'm sad.
and
Who's she gonna
shoot
go for?
at Flint.
Of course.
Man, this whole not being corrupted thing is pretty nice.
Oh, I had to roll at disadvantage, and I rolled a nat 20 and a 17.
Oh!
I hate it! I hate it here!
But at 17, it's still pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I still hit her, but it's not like max damage hit.
Oh my god. Yeah.
10 points of piercing damage. Make that constitution save to see if that spell sticks.
The look in his eyes. He's just getting really, like, sinister.
Oh, concentration save? Ooh, that would be a 21.
Whatever, I don't care.
Oh.
She's gonna shoot you again.
Oh my god, we're really
You
at
can
each other's
try.
throats with this one.
So 15, because I rolled another fucking nat 20. I can't. Can't. Okay. Wolf.
Are they at disadvantage because of the shadows?
Wow.
No, because there's a giant wolf in her way,
Oh, okay. Cool.
and you're
okay.
like behind it. So she's just like, "There's a horn. I'm gonna shoot it."
Amazing.
That wolf's coming for her next.
Next, the other wolf is just gonna like, she's just gonna be like, slaughter him, and it's gonna try and bite you, Brolin.
Yep.
With a 2, I can't.
Slaughter him.
It's gonna get all just shield.
He just licks you a little bit.
Okay, next is gonna be this guy. He's gonna use pack tactics because there's a wolf next to him. Gonna try and attack you twice there, Brolin. 22 to hit.
That hits.
And 21 to hit.
Is my AC.
Oof.
So much damage. 7 piercing, and then 5 piercing. And
So we got
then
Luck to Sin and Spo to Brolin in chat.
another 6 added to that.
So what was the total?
Oh gosh, 7, 5, 6.
That's 18.
It's 18 piercing.
Okay.
In the chat we have Luck to Sindare, Inspo to Brolin.
I just said that.
I know, but I was
Am I not allowed?
Yeah, you can. I didn't see them writing. I saw just.
I saw Colin. He was just like, yeah, I know. I'm very active in chat.
So that's it for their turns. And then everyone make a perception check because a lot's going on. There's like wolves dying.
Ha! I got a 1.
Wait, did I get to go? Again?
I got a 9.
No, she would be last in the round, right, Ness?
I got a 10.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm last. Because I got a
Brolin,
1.
what did you get?
14.
Nice, Brolin. You see, pink guy pull out a dagger and slit Elamdare's throat.
What?
Elamdare is bleeding out.
Fuck you guys. We didn't do anything to save.
I'll start making death saves for him. Top of the round.
That's
Let's
a
go!
real problem. That's a real problem.
Nessie, it's your turn.
Oh,
You see a bit of like shock on Brolin's face. It's not from the people that attacked him and stuff.
Brolin, you're up, right?
After you.
No, I mean,
he's-
like, you're
he's
standing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm standing up.
I'm
I'm
gonna.
injured.
Can you? Brolin! Can you run? Can you run?
I can't. Oh.
Oh, the decisions. I love it. What do you do?
How far away are they? Where's the ruler?
Where's that fucking ruler?
Fucking ruler. That's 40 feet. He's 40 feet away. Okay. Oh my god. Alright. Hang on.
What is chat saying? Yep.
Okay, how?
That's fair. Oh no.
So my walking speed is 30 feet. If I'm raging, how far can I go?
I think still 30 feet. I don't think it increases.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
you
what
could
if I'm
use your-
really?
You could use
what if
your
I
action.
leap?
You can use your action to
dash.
dash.
Okay.
Take you 60.
Give you a total of 60. Yeah.
I want to dash.
But if you do that, you're gonna get attacks of opportunities by. Is that 3?
I can fucking
That's
take it.
3 people's things, creatures. That's a lot. And you hope none of them have Sentinel. Just putting that out there. I'm not the DM that would do that. Would I? Do I counter?
Well, you just slit Elamdare's
One of
throat,
them
so
has
yes, you
been.
would do that.
Well, if they hit, I mean, it's the odds. You gotta play the odds.
She's a barbarian. She has no AC.
Oh no. What would you like to do, Nisea?
we're in a tight spot.
I know.
It's funny how y'all are just like opposite from each other.
Oh, would you say that my axe has done 50 damage over the course of this campaign?
Yeah, I could say that.
Okay, well, I'm gonna fuck him up. All right, so
I don't know. But it's
So-
provocative.
okay, Nisea is going to make a regular attack on the lady in front of her first. Okay.
The drums are about to come in.
Huh? Oh, okay.
He said the drums are about to come in.
Okay, here we go.
Oh no, I don't hear
Oh, you don't have Sirens? Good.
Oof. Oof.
I got it.
I'm gonna use my last inspiration on this one.
Okay.
Get a 6.
It's a 6.
Does that hit?
That's 16. Does it hit her?
Yes.
Okay.
What does she do? She's only trying to protect her kin. Y'all out here like slay the beast.
Okay. I'm still raging. I don't know why this has changed. Hang on. I'm confused. Alright. Oh, you fucking kidding me? Okay, so that's... That's only 8 damage, but I'm gonna use my bonus action to use the special ability of my axe, which is so she's gonna be kind of facing in the direction that she's kind of facing on the screen already, right? So trying to get both the purple wolf guy and the lady in this 15-foot radius in front of her, like a cone.
Okay.
Okay, so it says I could slam my axe into the ground, causing a massive shockwave in a 15-foot radius from me, so in front of me. So any creature within that radius must make a strength save of 13. And on a failed save, the creature takes 2d6 force damage and is knocked prone. So let's see if they succeed.
What kind of save is that?
Strength.
It's a strength save.
Okay. Oh no. Okay.
Oh yes!
He's knocked prone. She rolled a nat 20.
Okay, so she's not knocked prone. But she still takes
Is it half?
half damage, yeah. Yeah. So, I need to roll 2d6 for the one guy. That's 6 damage to him. And then 5 damage. Oh, no, not 5 damage to her. Would we say 3 or 2 if that's halved?
I think 2, so...
Okay. So extra 2 damage to her.
Okay.
So he's prone now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm gonna fuck him up, and I'm like, I'm just knock him over a little bit.
Anything else for your turn?
I would really like to start making my way to Elendare if I can. Am I able to move, like, past the prone guy?
You still would take 3 attacks of opportunity. 1 would be at disadvantage, and 2 would be at advantage because pack tactics.
I'm still gonna fucking go.
Okay.
I'm still gonna go.
What did I say? I have to roll. Okay, disadvantage. So that's a nat 1. So the guy on the ground doesn't hit you, which is good because if they had Sentinel, he probably had it. Does a 12 hit your AC?
No.
Okay. Have to ask because you're 18.
18 hits, yeah.
Okay. The wolf warrior. For 6 piercing, which
6,
is
okay.
halved because you are raging.
Yeah.
So with
3.
the wolf, do all of its attacks have the chance to knock you prone?
Ooh, yes. Make
If it's
a
yeah, if it's like a dire
athletics
wolf.
or
Me?
Jacob!
or acrobatics.
trying to play fair.
check.
He's done that at least 2 other times.
Oh, I don't know why I wrote that twice.
I don't mind.
That kid
Yeah, I
that
wrote
reminded me
something. Okay.
your homework was
Oh, god damn it.
No, I'm not.
He's done that twice. You don't get brownie points.
I don't care. I want it to be fair.
So, did you say athletics?
Or acrobatics, you get to choose.
Oh, athletics. Okay, finally, the dice is being a little bit nice to me. 18.
Okay, yeah, you're not prone. Where would you
What?
like to move? I
Oh, I thought you said I'm not prone. I was like, what? I want to move as far as I can toward Elamdare and the pink boy.
What's your distance?
45.
Okay.
But a dash is like an action, though, right?
Oh yeah, what's your normal distance?
35. Wait, 30. 30.
So you can get about here.
Wow. We're close.
So like here. I'm trying to move her too.
Oh wait, let me make sure that was the
One more.
distance. Yeah, okay.
One more.
There. Yeah, you see Elamdare and he's just like bleeding from the neck. And the guy like looks over at you.
Why him?
Why my wolf?
Because it's attacking us. You're attacking us.
It must be cleansed, girl.
What? What?
Top of the turn. He's going to stand up.
That's half his movement, right?
Yeah. 5, 10. Oh no, Brolin! They're all there. It's just like.
Oh, don't worry.
Okay.
Just
so
wait. There's more.
He's by the wolf now. Pack tactics.
Pack tactics is
22
bad, though.
for the
That
first
hits.
one.
Yep.
19.
I like
19
it.
doesn't hit.
I
Okay.
like how Stax is like, oh, some light combat.
11.
Right. Okay.
Slashing.
It has to be 11. 11? 11.
For him,
11?
yeah. From that first attack. The second one missed.
Yeah. I'm down.
Brolin, you lied to Nasaya! She said, are you good?
Did I even respond? I didn't respond.
I don't
you were
think you responded.
I can whatever you said yeah for. I don't know.
I don't remember
That
him
was-
responding.
That was Cinder
That was
asking
Cinder to
Nisea.
me.
That wasn't Nisea to me. That was Cinder to
Oh, no. Is
Nisea.
this about to be a TPK? Because, like, that's not
Don't
how
you
I-
Don't you? I tried to reason with the wolves.
Okay, Brolin, it's your turn.
Perfect.
Do you want me to say like?
Oh, yeah,
Death
you're supposed
saves?
to message me.
Yeah, I'll message you.
No one's supposed to know. Also, I have to roll for, Elamdare as well. Which no one knows.
God damn it.
Oh yeah, because Brolin's the only one who saw it.
Wait, the only one who saw what?
Yeah, Brolin was the only one that saw him slit Elamdare's throat. Because we
Oh.
failed the perception check.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and then I said on Nisea's turn, she saw, like, shock in
Brolin
that
looking.
direction.
Yeah.
So that's why she ran, but y'all are just like, we got a wolf!
We got your wolf. He's on our side.
Yes, that is how I am acting in this scenario.
Don't you attack him.
Okay, so that's done. Cinder.
Okay.
Use your inner power, Cindy Windy.
So I'm going to mentally say, Flint, keep that wolf between you and the lady, okay?
Oh yeah, it's about to eat her fucking face.
Okay, good plan. And I look at the guy with the axe, and I just go, you shouldn't have done that. And I, like, open my palm, and a bunch of shadow starts to collect from my shadow in my palm as this swirling shadowy energy builds up. And I kind of, like, put my hand out, and I'm going to cast Held by Shadows on the purple guy.
Okay. What saves do I have to make with that?
Wisdom
Is this-
13.
Is this your new? This is kind of freaking me out a little bit. This is like your new.
18.
I have a luck, don't I?
Potentially.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that.
Son of a... 8, 9, 12. Okay.
All right. So he failed. So
You're like my NPCs. Oh no.
so
So he
he's
can't
paralyzed.
move, right?
Yep, he is
Okay.
paralyzed and can't move.
God. Is that concentration or is just
It's concentration.
anything else?
Spiritual weapon. It's out here. It's gonna move over to the purple guy,
Okay.
and it's going to take a swing, which would be an advantage because he's paralyzed.
Actually, double check that, because it might be
I don't know if
an insta
spiritual
crit.
weapons have reactions or like sentience. Oh wait, it's cast through you, so I think it does.
What do you
I've
mean?
read mixed videos, so yeah, just advantage.
Okay.
I've read mixed reviews. Some say the spiritual weapon is its own thing and it doesn't have like, capabilities of it. And then some people say because the spellcaster casted it, they're invoking their power through the spiritual weapon. So if the
24 to hit.
spellcaster,
The naughty wood.
the naughty wood.
Oh, wait a minute.
Gnarly.
Gnarly.
Gnarled. Not like gnarly.
Yeah.
It's a critical.
Gnarly would be pretty
Jacob.
cool, but also naughty.
Jacob,
Naughty would be
it's a
cool, too.
critical.
Oh yeah, because it's paralyzed.
Paralyzed.
As long as you
Yeah, if you hit within 5 feet, a melee attack, it's a critical hit.
Oh.
mhm.
Okay, so that's 8 plus. Okay. So that's 16 force damage to the purple guy.
16.
Yep.
Okay.
16 force damage.
I'm out here doing math the hard way. Okay. Anything else?
No, that is unfortunately my turn.
Okay, red one is down. Flint.
Alright, so I use my action to maintain control over the wolf. And it is gonna go attack the lady with the bow.
Okay. Get about there. Okay. And I have to roll because I'm the one doing all this. Okay, so that first one misses. Cocked. Second one hits.
Nice.
Good, good, good.
8 points of bitey bites, so piercing. Okay. Anything else?
I'm making sure there's nothing else I can do. No, I'm just still focused on making that wolf do my dark bidding.
Okay. Blue Wolf Ranch.
Actually, I am gonna move.
Okay.
I'm gonna move a little. I'm just gonna move up here. Oh wait, how do I move myself?
You should be able to click you and then.
I had the wrong guy selected. I'm just gonna move. I just wanna move up a little. And yeah. Just working my way. Make my
way. Next is the female. It's going to shoot an arrow at Messiah. Probably twice. So first one. I got too many dice in my thing again. 19.
Yeah, that hits me.
And the second one. 23.
Yeah, they both hit me. So, yay.
All this is piercing. Oh gosh! Come back here, dice!
Oh no.
What a
Flew off.
technical difficulties over there.
Oh, you're taking
Too
half
much
damage, right?
happening.
Yeah.
Cool.
22 points of piercing from the two combined.
That would be like 11.
Yeah.
Still not fun.
Then for her. For her attack, she is going to. That's still 5 feet, right? Yeah. She's gonna have the wolf try and prone the other larger creature. This is gonna work well. I'm rolling against myself, guys. Torpedoes for the wolf. Doesn't do. Okay. Good to know. Next is this guy. He's gonna come over to Cindy and stabby stab.
No.
Nat 20 and
No.
16.
16 misses.
At first,
rolling
we're
that.
like, it's gonna be a good little.
18 points of piercing.
Okay.
That ends its turn. Nasea.
Cinder is looking real hurt.
Everyone's looking hurt. What would you like to do?
Oh, fuck! Okay, so I need to close the distance.
I can close the distance.
Is Elamdare conscious, or is he passed out?
His eyes are closed, and you just see the blood coming out of his neck.
What?
I was just waiting for your
Who's waiting for
response.
what you gonna do?
I was like trying to figure out what this face was doing. I'm torn because like I've got a potion and I want to get it to him.
I mean, you can
But-
still go up and get into his area and then use your action to feed him a potion. You'll just be in melee range of this guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Is that like he's just gonna get like an attack of opportunity on me and just like hurt me real bad.
The choice is yours, but not that choice.
Well, that's a risk I'm gonna have to take. Elamdare, I'm coming.
Oh, I gotta make a Constitution save to hold
Oh, the
concentration.
code- yeah.
So
There's so much happening.
she's gonna run up and
I think that.
I don't know. Where do I go? Can I right here?
Oh, you're gonna try to go
That's
out
a-
of his range?
is
Yeah,
that a
let's
tree?
see, 5, 10, 15. Well, a tree's just like a stick in the ground, so you can make it around.
All right, I'm gonna dive around the other side, like. Okay, let me get my hero. Let me get my hero stance going on. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna like crouch down next to him, and I'm gonna like cradle him in my arms. I'm gonna take out one of my greater healing potions. I'm gonna pop the cork with my thumb, real cool. Then I'm gonna like just pour it in between his lips.
Are you trying to make this like extremely sensual?
No, I'm trying to be a hero.
This is what heroes do. Let me have my moment.
I'm a sexy, very masculine hero.
Normally, I think Ukodor rules if you are drinking the potion yourself, it is max, but because you're force feeding him in a very like
Sexy way.
Legend in the Falls way, I imagine, just roll for the amount that you heal.
Did I heal him? What?
Mm-hmm.
I'm confused. Okay, so 44 plus 4. I'm gonna do that on here. Just fuck with it. 44. How do I roll? Oh, there we go. 44. It's 9 plus 4. 11? Wait, what the fuck?
13.
I'm so bad at math.
13.
13, thank you. That was bad. I'm
so
sorry.
he gets 13 back.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
Can I stand up and get ready? Or actually, yeah. What I would like to do is like, I'm just gonna kind of like lay him back down so he can kind of like get his shit together. Like get your shit together. And can I at least like step on top of him? Like,
No,
like,
you can move to
like
the
step
side
over
here.
him. Like, okay. I'll move over here. And I'll just get my axe ready and stance of the mountain again.
Okay. The pink guy looks at you. Why do you defend them so?
Because they're my friends.
Your friends are making very poor choices.
Well, you need to explain yourself a little more. Can we have a dialogue? Can you call your men off? Look, what would it take?
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. Come on, baby. Come on, Nasaya. Persuasion is. Ooh, I'm pretty persuasive.
Also,
aren't I?
Constitution, did you still keep it?
baby! Baby!
It failed. He's
Oh, okay.
no longer paralyzed.
That's a 23!
Oh!
Persuasion.
Bod Nasaya, sneak peek!
Oh, she's serving you charming. She's serving you just you persuasive.
He looks over his shoulder and yells out, "Call off the attacks! If your friends lay a finger on any of my others."
Look, I'm sorry about the wolf. I honestly didn't want it to die either, but we didn't really get a chance to talk, did we?
Okay. Is that all you want to say? Or I guess that's all you want to know.
No, I kind of want to shout out to everybody else. I don't know, like, can I see what's going on from where I'm at?
You can see that, Flint has her aesthetic over there. The wolf is like
Yeah.
ready to haunch down still. Brolin's down. You see Brolin's down. So, yeah.
I see Brolin is like, this is maybe the first time that Nasaya sees him down. And she's probably just gonna like shout out at I guess it would be like Cinder's the only one I think that she knows who can heal. So I don't know, she's probably just gonna be like someone help Brolin. Someone help Brolin. Everybody stand down! Everybody stand down! Get Brolin up!
Okay.
We're gonna have a talk.
Top of the order, this guy sees that he was like frozen for a bit. Like wipes a bit of blood off of his mouth. It dissipated long enough for him to hear the yells to like not attack. And he just like puts his axe back. Sheaths it. Brolin, I need another death save.
Are you okay, buddy? Help him.
Brolin, make a wisdom save. For me, please.
Yeah, that's a 6. Yeah, I mean, I suppose I'm not gonna do much on that. That's
Okay.
a 6.
You look around Brolin and everything's kind of dark and you're kind of in this pool. And your eyes open and no one's around. And you look and you look and you see your brother. And he looks at you. Brother, what are you doing here?
Where am I? Are you here? I'm gonna try to like touch him.
Your hand finds purchase.
Brother, what? My friends, they're fighting something. I gotta. Can you come with me? Let's. I gotta get back there, but come with me.
I can't do that. Not now. There's something I must finish.
Well,
You don't have much time. You need to leave this place.
Okay, but where are you?
Brother. And he kind of like fades from in front of you. And you're back in that darkness again. And there's this seeping feeling. Almost like goosebumps on the back of your neck. And for some reason, you have this fear that, like, don't turn around. Just don't turn around. And in that moment, Sindare, you see or you hear all of them calling off their attacks. And you see the big guy put his axe back.
I'm staring at the guy in front of me. And my hand is like twitching with necrotic energy. And I'm just looking at him. I'm like, you gonna stop?
I'll stop if you stop.
Put your weapons down.
And he sheaths them back.
And I like take a couple steps back while staring at him. And I run over to Flint. Hey, are you okay? Are you okay?
Her eyes are still like red from controlling the wolf and stuff, and she's still kind of like, I think, in that shroud of shadows. But hearing Cinder's voice, she'll kind of snap out of it and that spell will drop.
Okay.
Are we not? What are we doing?
I don't know. They're stopping. They're stopping?
Is that Brolin?
Is what
Oh, fuck.
yeah. Are you okay?
Yeah, mostly. Are you? You look like shit, Sin.
Yeah, no, I'm in a lot of pain. I can't help you though, right? I can't do anything for you.
I don't need your help. Not as much as I think you need your own. I promise.
Okay. All right. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself at 2nd level. Okay. And I look at Brolin. And I look at Flint. What do I do?
I don't know. Can you do anything? I can't do anything. I can't do anything but hurt people, I don't think.
I can't do anything either.
Oh
Are we still in battle?
No, this whole round has to go.
I don't got potions and nothing.
Can I talk to myself?
You can try. I mean, you're talking to yourself, so yeah.
Just in my own head, I'm gonna be like, so like, should I help, bro? Should I?
Do you want to help Brolin?
I mean, given our last conversation, not really, but
Would Brolin help you if you were in his position?
given our last conversation, I don't know.
What do you want
But
to
it's
do?
it's the right thing to do, right?
What is right? What is wrong?
None of this is out loud, right?
No, it's all
Nope.
in his brain noggin.
You just see me staring at. I'm just staring at Brolin. So I can. I mean, I could do something.
Can you? Can we?
We can, but I look at Flint. I stop talking to myself. I look at Flint. Helping Brolin is the right thing to do, right?
Of course, Sin. We got to.
Okay. All right. Okay. And I look at Brolin, and I just go, "Get up, dwarf." And I cast Healing Word.
Okay.
You get 3 hit points.
Brolin, make me one more wisdom save.
That's a 18.
Okay. As you're standing there, kind of alone in the darkness, not sure what you're standing in, liquid-wise, not sure where you're at exactly, not sure where your brother is at, you feel something and it kind of like tugs at you, and tugs at you, and tugs at you, and tugs at you, until finally it feels like you're being picked up, pulled back.
I'm just yelling, Imlock, where are you? Just tell me. Where are you?
And you can feel the space, like it, you feel like you're being drawn away from it, even though everything's like dark. And for some reason, as you try and gauge what exactly all this is, your eyes open and you're on the ground and you're back in the forest and you have 3 hit points.
I see everyone around me with their weapons not up, and
yeah, they look like they're putting their weapons down. I'm trying to find music that's not as intense. What about that?
I think I'm hearing music through someone's speakers. I don't know.
For Ashley's.
There we go.
Is it me? Why is it all?
Always me.
Hold on.
But yeah, early morning, birds chirping. Some things are starting to come alive. You are not down, but you're still prone. What would you like to do?
it's gonna take me a second. I'm moaning and coughing up blood on the ground.
Okay. So Nisea, you see Elamdare still like tied up. The guy sheaths his blade, very large, somewhat like a jagged dagger. And he looks at you. You said you wanted to talk, so let's talk.
Yeah, let's talk. But first, can you cut my friend loose? And I really should see to my friend back here too. Ibn did a number on him.
Very well. Everyone, gather up. See to those injured. He kind of like reaches down and starts to undo the knots and ties on Elmdare to get him up as well.
While he's doing that, I wanna like run over to Brolin. Like I'm just gonna be like, I'm sorry, I need to go over here.
So, Nisea, you hear footsteps, Brolin. Nisea runs over to you. And you kind of see her in your peripherals.
And he's still on the ground, I assume.
Yeah, oh man, there was too many of them. That was too much. Oh.
You really put up a fight. They had you surrounded just then.
Before I knew it. Oh, is that what's going on?
I think you almost died.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but I meant like out here. I'll tell you what's going on here.
We're gonna talk. I guess I convinced the leader to call off his men, and we're gonna try to talk diplomacy, you know.
Well, that'll do pretty good for me. So, I'm gonna let you do the talking. I'm just gonna sit here for a little bit.
Are you all right?
I think I'll be okay. It looks like I'm not. Oh, there's some blood.
It was a little bit in your beard.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah.
This is the worst I've seen you, actually.
It's the worst I've been in a while.
Does anybody have a med kit?
I'll get there as long. Just go make sure that we're done for now. Okay, go do your fancy talking.
Before I get up, I'm gonna hand him one of the potions of greater healing.
I'm not gonna take it at this second. I'm just gonna.
She's just gonna hand it to him, and he can take it if he needs, or if things go south, he has one.
Cool. I'm gonna add it.
Does anybody walk near Flint or me to tend to our wounds?
From the other side?
Yeah.
No, you do see the large wolf that was under Flint's control kind of like veer back and go to the wolf that it downed and kind of like whine next to it. The guy that was in purple, large guy with the axe, goes over. Are you all right, sister? Yes, brother, I am perfectly good.
Well, that's sad. So I guess Nisea is gonna get up, and are we all gathering up at this point, or?
Yeah, you see Elmdare and the, I guess, leader of the pact kind of walk over towards all of you.
Elmdare, are you alright?
Yes, apparently I wasn't as sneaky as I believed myself to be. How about all of you?
You literally got your throat slit.
Wouldn't be the
How's
first
that?
time.
Let me see.
I mean, girls like scars, right?
Cool girls like scars. She's gonna raise her eyebrows a little at him. Like the... It looks very, very, very nice. Very nice. So yeah, what's this corruption that you're talking about?
The boy and the girl. Do you not sense it?
I mean,
Do
the
you not
girl.
feel it?
The girl, maybe. What about the boy?
It's there.
Him? She's gonna point back at Sundar.
Yes.
What about him? What kind of corruption?
You can feel it in the earth.
I can't say that I'm very attuned to the earth or any kind of magic at all. So
Have you tried listening?
she's gonna like prick her little half-elf ears into the air. And she hears, the morning sounds of like the birds chirping and the sound of the whining wolf. I mean, it sounds like an us morning to me. What kind of corruption is it?
Seated corruption. Kind that's not from this world.
Perhaps you should have a chat with him about that. Because that's news to me.
He
Perhaps
was with your group.
maybe it's
Was
the
he not?
staff. Yeah. But so far, like, I haven't noticed anything. Or maybe. I don't know. But I know that one. And she's gonna point at Flint. I know that one's a little corrupt, but we have that under control. For now. I mean, we're working on it. Right, Flint?
I'm super far away from y'all. Did
Oh,
y'all
yeah.
come closer? It's like I'm not here.
I guess Desea's gonna wave to have you guys like come and join us.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Meanwhile, Flint to Cindere's like, what are they talking about all this corruption for? I don't know what they're on about.
I don't know. Probably like the glowy thing around your neck, maybe.
Do you think?
Maybe.
The smoke
I didn't-
puddle.
But I don't know what they could be on about with me.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like overall we're mostly good. Like a cursed necklace don't change that, and
And you didn't choose to put it on. It was forced upon
Yeah.
you.
Exactly.
So why
And
are they trying to kill you for something that wasn't even your choice?
You're right. And like they don't even understand all the all the fine print that comes with this thing. It's not like I can exactly just like take it off and hand it over. That it would literally kill me right now to do that, I think.
Oh, you know what we should have done?
Yeah?
Let them take you down. That way the necklace would be on them.
That's exactly what would have happened. Cause it just like goes to whoever like kills me or whatever. But like then they're like, oh no, now we're corrupted. Then what do? Just like stab themselves in the brain? Like I don't think they thought this through at all.
No, they're not. They're clearly not smart.
Yeah. I mean that much is clear. That much is clear.
Well, the two of you, come on.
Oh. Yeah, I guess we'll go. Okay, we're not gonna say the stuff about them not being smart, like to
Yeah,
their
that's
face,
not good to share.
But
That's
like we're gonna have to. That's like between us. So we're just-
absolutely.
Well,
We're
they
gonna
can't
both
hear
put on
very
our
well.
best face and be really nice, okay?
Just stay away from the big ones.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'm not looking to go toe to toe no more.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, and we'll go over to where Ness is.
I'm not. I'm staying on the ground.
We're just kind of, I don't know, like, is the
I
is the
walk
map
up.
Oh, yeah,
accurate at
stop
this
using
point?
the
Or we just-
I walk
yeah.
up. I walk up to Brolin, and as he's laying there just looking up, I like lean over his face and I said, "Didn't you hear me? I said, get up, dwarf." And then just lean back.
I actually did not hear you.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Sorry,
Sorry.
you guys have so much to work out. I understand though. Oh hey, big guy with the wolves and all that. What was that about?
We're here to clear corruption.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, we're pretty nice people, so I don't know what you're on about, really. Like,
Do you know what
We're-
the
we're out
amulet
here-
around your neck is, girl?
I mean, yeah, it's definitely
Do
cursed,
you know where it
but
came
I
from?
do you?
Yes.
Where?
There's a group. A cult, if you will. Responsible for evil items that you flaunt?
I mean, it's not like I'm doing it on purpose. I mentioned it was cursed, right? I can't exactly just take it off, and I would have explained that to you had you, not like sent your wolves to like eat my face or whatever.
We would have brought you back alive. We know what it does.
I mean, that's putting a lot on faith that I don't know if we've established
But
yet.
back to where? Taking her back to where?
You're not taking her anywhere?
Not. We're not letting you take her anywhere, but where were you going to take her?
Take her back with us.
To...
People who could get rid of the item around her neck.
Oh,
while preserving her life.
Sure, while preserving her life.
Insight check.
Go for it.
23.
Seems like he's telling the truth. I mean, he doesn't really, like, care enough about Flint, but he doesn't seem like he's lying.
As in, she would continue to live her life?
Yes, devoid of the amulet.
Well, Flint, I mean,
you could have just asked and I would have been like, oh, that sounds great. I've been trying to figure this out myself. But instead it was all like wolfy, like arrows in my chest,
Yeah.
In our line of work, people who are corrupted don't normally listen to reason.
Well, maybe you should give corrupted people more of a chance. That's your takeaway from this interaction, I think. That's something to noodle on.
Have you heard it, girl? The wails, the screams. How it haunts you at night. How you can't sleep. It's out there, and it's looking for you.
What is?
You don't want to know that.
I kind of do.
Flint, have you been hearing voices at night?
Have I? No, I mean, like, I haven't heard anything, like, the...
Give it time.
So it seems that there's some extra shit that comes along with this.
What's this cult called?
Is it a cult? Let's not be hasty.
No, he literally said there was a cult where this necklace originated from. That's what I meant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, go through your notes, DM.
I don't want to give the wrong thing, because that'll be like...
Like, who are these people that know all of this stuff about this amulet?
Oh, wait, I know what I could type in. Cult, duh. I'm gonna pronounce this incorrect.
Ooh, send it to me.
They're called the Treeville.
The Treeville.
I'm gonna need you to spell that for me at some point.
Oh, Trevyl.
Okay.
Treeville.
Okay. And you know that, like, and you're like, oh, we're the anti-Travail. Like, we're here to, like, stamp out the corruption that they create. Like, that's, like, your whole shtick.
Are you the Prevail? Or...
But it seems like he would take you to them, and they
They're
would help
followers of Travanus.
Travanus. I don't know who that is.
What's your group's whole deal? Like, with the wolves and the skins and all of this?
We can sense them. We can sense the corruption. We can sniff it out, if you will.
What do you call yourselves?
We don't go by names. I mean, we have names, but we don't go by a name. Who
Well,
does
what's your name?
My name is Velbran.
Velbran?
Yes, what is your name?
I'm Nasea Dawn. That means anything to you.
You're of Dawn, then.
I need to say that.
I'm Flint, the corrupted one. That's me.
Who's the one
That
on the
honestly
ground?
kind of has a ring to it. To
That's
be honest.
Roland. And this one over here, the salty one, his name is Cinder.
Well,
It's a little salty. Perhaps you can explain to him what you said to me earlier.
about the corruption?
Yeah.
Cinder, if you have corruption in you, you would want to get rid of it as soon as possible. It is not a good thing. It's not from this planet. It came here as a way to bypass the breach of power. Those individuals who are part of that cult worship Travanis, and she is the daughter of Acomas.
Okay.
They're not good.
But the power is mine to use, mine to wield, and I do with it what I want.
What power?
Keep telling yourself that. And watch as all your friends die.
Just like you'll watch yours someday.
We've already had that happen. When one of ours wore the same kind of necklace around your friend's throat. Until he killed us in our sleep. One by one.
Oh. Yeah, that's not great.
What did he look like?
Dark hair. He's not alive now.
Well, I mean, clearly.
Who
Necklace
killed
is on
him?
her now. I mean, I feel like it's pretty obvious who killed him. She's just gonna kind of look at Flint.
But
Oh.
wait.
Yeah. Wait,
No.
is it that
Who?
guy?
No. Who?
I mean, it must have been. How long ago was this?
Few months. Why?
Yeah, no, a different guy.
So we killed the one that killed your.
What happened? Wait, if it was near you, how did you let it go?
I told you we have ways to get the corrupted item off of an individual. Depends
You
on
know
the
what,
how is it-
person of whether or not they survive it.
Yeah, I don't love the sound of that so far. It hasn't been all that bad. I mean, you see all this cool smoke, it kind of adds to the whole look I've got going on, and
It's a tracer, girl. You
Tracer.
might as well call out to them at night. They know where you are, and they will find you.
I
And if
mean,
you don't kill your friends, they'll kill your friends for you.
that does make it slightly less cool. That takes a little bit of the shine away from the whole aesthetic that it's given me, I guess.
I mean, we have been, rosing it up a little bit, but I think that overall, it's probably not a great thing, especially if you die, if it's removed, right? So, I mean, perhaps it would be good to meet with these cultists.
What are you gonna do to me?
To be fair, I don't think she'll survive the actual ritual.
Gotcha match.
At least
Why would you
not
say that?
from how you're acting.
Well,
Then why? I mean, you're not giving me a whole lot of incentive to like go along with this. I'm not gonna do something I'm not gonna live. I can live with a necklace. If I'm not gonna live through whatever you're gonna do, then
You're
Why would
too
I do it?
indecisive. You want a sure thing? There's no sure things in life, Flint. The only way you can survive the breach from not having it is to go all in. It senses doubt, and it will rip you apart.
That is okay. We're both okay.
The longer you wear it, the longer it'll know everything about you. Your fears, your wants, your desires. And if possible, it'll go to those things. One by one.
You mean like it could hurt the people? What do you mean?
My brother, he used to have it. He killed his wife, his unborn child, and every one of his children thereafter. Then he came to me and almost tried to kill me in my sleep.
What I'm not tracking is how you let such a dangerous artifact get away from you.
We didn't.
Yeah.
The item she has isn't the same one.
Oh,
So there's
more.
multiples.
Yes.
Interesting.
What's the source of these artifacts? Where do they come from exactly?
Most say those cultists found it. At least something to harness it from.
And it's not of this world, you said?
Shouldn't be. It's made from corrupted Rosari. Basically, Rosari crystal that's been infused with corruption magic.
Well, that's what we're looking for, isn't it? Sindan, Flint.
I mean, in some
Yes
way.
and no.
Yes and no. So this process that I'm too fucking indecisive to live through, what is it?
I don't know. You would have to ask my brother. And he's 6 feet under right now.
Okay, then like what exactly are you trying to take me to do right now?
Has this ever been done successfully?
No, we've only come
I think a
across the
success
one.
is a death to them.
Yes. To you, it might seem like a death. To us, it's a cleansing. And
That's
if
a
she
twisted way to
is
think.
capable of surviving, she'll do it of her own accord. But whether you leave here today or tomorrow or whenever, you'll have to face your own decisions. Just because the option isn't what you want it to be doesn't mean it's not an option.
I'm not.
That's a weird way to paint dying.
Yeah, no, we're not going to willingly let our friend die.
Wait a moment, what about? So,
I mean,
we know the source of this one's corruption, and she's gonna like motion to Flint. We know the source of this one's corruption, but what about him? You said that you could sense the corruption on him as well.
Yes.
I don't know what
Very
he's talking
corrupted.
about.
Is there some sort of an item, perhaps?
No, you can't. The birds, as he draws closer, they move away. The deers redirect their paths. The animals in this forest.
That's
can
just
tell
because I'm noisy, guy.
No, it's not the same. And you would know if you were caring to look.
And Dad, do you know what he's talking about?
I have no idea what he's talking about.
Insight check.
I was waiting for it.
Oh no, it's not a good roll, and I don't think I got nothing. I have a -1, so it's a 5.
Oh my god. Can
Why
I
are
do an
you
insight
inciting
check?
anybody?
I believe you. I totally believe you.
Can I do one?
I mean, he would have to do another contested one, but
Oh, can it not just be the same roll?
if you're confident with your roll,
I am.
okay.
All right, I got a 13.
I rolled a 20.
Oof. God damn, you're really meta. You're really fucking good.
You're
Going
really
south.
fucking good at this.
God damn, Cinder. I thought you were gonna
Yeah,
be a little sweet
Cinder.
boy.
Cinder's totally like he wouldn't hurt a fly. If he did, he would cry about it probably for days.
Sorry, Sin, but I mean,
No, that's an accurate assessment.
yeah.
It's
Woody?
fine if you don't believe us. You're not our friends. It's only when you're dead. That's when you wish you made different choices.
You mean cleansed? Is all death just cleansing to you?
No, if the corrupted individuals kill people, it's not a cleansing, boy. Use your brain.
It's a cleansing to the other side.
Is there anything else you want from us? We won't kill you.
Why'd you try to kill us in the first place? If you're not going to now, why did you attempt in the first place?
We already said it. Those who are corrupted don't listen to reason. Have a nice day.
Wait.
What?
Where can we find you if eventually maybe
Maybe
want
not
to-
you, but the people that can actually help, not the murderers.
No.
What do you mean no?
Rethink that.
No, you had a chance. You gave it up. Continue, and when it's too late, you'll know that it's too late.
No, I think you're going to tell us now.
I don't think that's going to happen.
I'm trying to intimidate him. I think you're going to tell us now.
Roll intimidation.
I'm trying to intimidate. Low key. Oh, my screen's fucking up. Oh no.
21.
Nice.
Oh shit. Little
Oh, wait.
Cinder.
Legendary action, he's going to choose to succeed. Have a nice day. And he walks off.
Bro. God damn it.
The others, notching their arrows, give you kind of like a side, somber look, and follow their leader back into the woods.
Elamdir.
Yes.
Elamdir. Do you know about this cult that he was talking about?
No.
What about Chavanis? Who is that?
That's a
the
god.
daughter of Acomas. They're both very terrible gods.
What is she the god of?
What is she the god of? Not.
Isn't it like monsters and souls?
Goddess of death, stray souls, banished souls, and monsters. Akoma is god of the underworld.
Interesting.
I think we need to find more information about this cult when we get back to Dawn.
Yeah.
It would be nice to know that we have options.
Well, I mean, the cult is the people who made the necklace. It was these folks who were the ones who were going to take it off, as in, kill me.
I thought it was. I thought
No.
they were going to take us to the people who could take it off.
They were, well, they also said that
They are
they
the
had a
people.
way to take it off.
But they're the people who could take it off.
We definitely need to talk to someone about this because.
Well, they're not going to do it now. The Guardian's on it. He's going to figure it out. It's fine. We've got
Quick
it
question.
under control.
The group is gone, right?
Yeah, they've filtered
Yeah.
out into the woods.
So it's element. Okay, so at this point, Brolin is gonna come up and get in the conversation. So what's the word? What's the verdict?
Well, they sucked and were super rude and wanted me to just like volunteer to die, kind of, or oh, I'm sorry, be cleansed. But then he was like, you're too indecisive to ever live through anything. Like Flint, you basically suck and you're so weak and I hate you. And I was like,
I didn't
whoa,
exactly
dude, you don't need
say
to know.
that.
I feel like there's a lot more repressed other stuff attached to that.
You
And-
know?
And now they're just leaving.
Yeah, they said eventually that it was going to catch up to me and I was going to kill all of yous anyway. So, but that's not going to happen because the Guardian is going to figure it out. We're going to get this off, and I'm not going to have to die to do it.
Are you sure that the Guardian can figure this out?
He can figure out anything, yeah.
That's
You would stake your life on that.
I mean, or yours, at least. I'm joking. Jokes. Funny, dark jokes. Just jokes. Not the time for it, maybe. Okay.
well, Cinder. I assume it's you that got me back up. Thank you. I was pretty rough there for a bit, but I appreciate that. So, wait, like, so, are we, like, they're just not gonna, like, we're not gonna walk like 10 feet and they're just gonna try to attack us again or something crazy, right?
No, I
Nah.
think they're pretty, done with our whole thing. And they're not offering to help no more anyway. So that is a closed door. But we're gonna find answers elsewhere. I think it'll
Looking
be
in
fine.
to Flint.
Oh, thank you.
I know we've been coping with this amulet situation, and I've gone along with it. It's been fine, but I think we do need to take it more seriously now. We need to figure out a way to get it off of you.
I mean,
As much as you might want
Well-
to keep it and how cool it is and everything.
At least it's good to know that people claim to have a way to do it, maybe. I mean, maybe they just suck at it and someone somewhere else is better at it and you would be an option.
yeah.
Perhaps someone at the magic school where the girl is would know something, or
We at least know it's possible. And, if it's possible here and now, then it's definitely possible, and the Guardian's gonna figure out the answer. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not worried about it, you guys.
well, if I remember correctly, the future is not a place where there is magic and the gods aren't powerful there either, are they?
So, worst case scenario, I just go there, and then it's like, oh, the magic on the whole thing's dampened,
Well, it
Maybe.
wouldn't be because it's a Rosari crystal, right?
Oh, you're right, and
Those are just literal magic.
yeah, you're
Hmm.
right. That may be a flaw in that logic, but at least the tie to this god, Travanis, or whoever she is, isn't maybe as strong if the gods all left us or whatever.
I mean, they didn't leave. I mean, they are still relevant in the future. Maybe not as highly revered or respected, but
Are they
it's
active
not like they-
in your world?
it depends on how you view it.
Do they speak to you? Like Mother Ukodor spoke to you that one time. You seem pretty shocked by that.
I mean, I've never gotten definite words back, more like feelings.
But she did speak to you, didn't she?
Supposedly, yeah. And she'll speak to me again at some point.
Hey, Elm, I know that those people tied you up and killed you and stuff, but I mean, would it make sense for us to be real sneaky and track them to where their camp is maybe, so we could find them in the future if we needed to, or do we think that we could,
I don't think we would be able to.
Fair enough.
When I messaged you all in the mind, I thought the area was clear. And I don't know how long they were watching, but they were.
They were what?
They were watching. I imagine if they wanted to kill us, they would have.
I mean, from the look of them, they seem like the vagabond type, Move around a bit.
Yeah.
Nomads of the forest.
I vote we go back to sleep.
Oh,
It's morning already.
I don't feel fully rested.
Yeah, I could use a little bit more
Brolin,
time.
some of your insides are on your outside right now.
What?
Yeah,
Are they?
that's true. Just like there's a little bone peeking through right here, and not like serious, but
Brandon, you need to take care of that.
Yeah, I think let's give you some time to recuperate. But what are we, like a day, 2 days out from dawn?
About?
I think, yeah, maybe a little more than a day.
There's so much left though. There's so many things that we need to do. What are we going to do when we get back to dawn? It seems
We
there's
had a
so
plan
many
before.
pressing things.
I know. I feel like we had a plan before, but now
The girl and the halflings.
It'd just be really nice to not be ambushed for like a night, maybe. You know what I mean? Get to somewhere relatively safe is like would
It's not
be
like we
so
can control
nice.
that. Perhaps we just move on as quickly as we can, take a short rest, and get back on the road and move quickly back to
If we
dawn.
think we could get back by tonight, then yeah, I think so.
Elamdare, how long do you think it would take us to get back if we
Um,
moved quickly?
If we could move quickly. Day and a half, perhaps.
Day and a half.
All right. So let's take a little breather for now and, you know,
Yes.
recoup after all of that. Honestly, all the things that he was saying is still kind of rattling around in my noggin, and I really, yeah, I guess I don't know what we're gonna do. But we gotta go back there to get started, so
Seems
let
where
me get there.
that's where all of the things are taking us. My mother, that situation. And
God, maybe he was right. Maybe I am indecisive.
Oh, that's just now registering with you?
What do you mean? What do you mean? You mean you know this whole time?
I mean, I've told you you're a little chaotic.
Being chaotic and I am a tiefling of action. I have the ideas and I act. I do it. It's not like I'm like, oh no, I don't know which way I'm going to go.
That may be true, but when it comes to the necklace, you have said multiple times, yeah, it's awful, but I kind of like it.
have you thought that maybe
I'm
it's
just
the influence of the necklace on you?
Well, I'm just trying to find the silver lining here because there's nothing I can do about it. I mean, like, what am I gonna do? Just like be like, oh, woe is me, I'm in this cursed necklace, or am I maybe gonna try to be like, well, at least the smoke is cool? That's not indecisive. That's just optimistic.
Flint.
Well, that was also just one person's opinion.
You're right. And you know what? I didn't want to say it in front of him, but his whole outfit with like the whole like furs and all of that stuff and like all that paint and like honestly, he
Flint,
had his whole like.
Flint. It's a bit petty. Something.
I mean, his outfit wasn't good.
Maybe
and
for
you
future
know, like-
standards, but he looked quite sharp to me.
You also were attracted to the last person we fought, if you
Yeah,
remember
that's fair.
correctly.
I do recall.
Real like enemies to lovers problem that
I just
Yeah, you
like to
gotta-
make friends, you know.
You like to find dates.
friends.
I like to make friends.
Perception checks.
And be
They're just gonna tag us again, aren't they?
diplomatic.
They're like, look at him. Would you look at him? Would you look at him? Look at him. Look at him. Would you look at him? Look at him.
That's a
I have a negative. I forgot 14.
15.
8.
16.
Nisea, you could do yours with advantage. I don't know if that will change it.
With advantage?
Yeah.
Whoa! Shit. Okay. It didn't change it.
Okay. What was yours?
Mine was 15.
Okay. Jacob.
16.
And Brolin.
8.
8?
Yep.
Okay, while Flint is talking, I guess Brolin's really engaged into the conversation, but Sindare and Nisea, you hear music. But Nisea, the melody is one that you've heard before, strummed in a melodic tone. And it's off in the distance, like back towards the roads, you would imagine.
Would I know like where I could place it, or is it just like, oh, this is familiar?
Possibly a bard that you knew might have played it before.
Son of a bitch! What?
But yeah,
What?
and
What-
then as that realization goes and Flint finishes her sentence, words are hard. You all can hear the music kind of like off in the distance.
Oh, son of a bitch! I know this tune.
What?
Okay.
I know this tune.
Okay.
Coming from?
She's gonna start like walking in that direction.
Okay. We're just going. Okay. All right.
I feel like you should know this about me by now.
What? That you just walk in directions and make up your own mind for the whole
You
group,
know,
or
I absolutely do.
she's
I
decisive.
make my own mind for myself. I'm very decisive.
So,
Yeah, that's true. Good for you.
per the rules of a long rest, as y'all are walking and the sun starts to rise, you all receive a long rest.
Oh my god.
Sick.
Are we exhausted?
No. No, not yet. Not yet.
Brolin is just munching on food from his pack. Like he is just ravenously eating. Oh, I don't know. I'm starving. Oh.
It takes you all about 30 minutes for you to get in range to where you can actually hear like a cart and buggy kind of going against the road. But it seems to just like horses are trotting, not in any kind of rush.
Hey.
You see like a halfling male kind of like look at the rings of the horse and like call them to a halt. Yes, madam.
Who's playing that tune just now?
Oh, just he's in the cart, the cabin.
She's gonna she's gonna
no,
go to
madam,
the back of
I must
She's
insist.
gonna open it up.
And they're just like nonchalantly strumming at a dulcimer is a very attractive male, long hair, elvish ears. But as you look closer, there's like a tint of something else there. You're not quite sure. And he stops mid-strum as the doors kind of like swing open. Nisea, is that you? My. Funny running into you here.
You didn't even tell me where you were going.
What are you talking about? I'm
You
headed
just
to
left in the
Dorne.
middle of the night.
I'm headed to Dorne to see you. And to
see
go to this
me.
ball that everyone's speaking about.
Oh, you mean my mother's ball?
Yes. I'm
Of
sure
course you would be going to my
if it's
mother's
your mother's
ball.
ball, there's a high chance of me running into you, but this is much better.
She didn't hire you, did she?
Hire me to go see you? No. She did send me a note, though, but it's just rubbish
My
lettering.
mother sent you a note?
Yeah, she just wanted to see how I was doing. Nisea, what are you doing? Come in. You shouldn't be walking around. It's way too early for that.
You're gonna give us a ride to town?
Oh, there's others.
Hi.
Others? Nisea,
Yes.
you have friends out here.
Believe it or not, I do have friends.
Okay. Well, and as he gets out, you see, kind of like these dark locks with like streaks of, blue and turquoise kind of mixed in. His eyes are just dazzling silver. He does look elvish, but again, there's a hint of something else, maybe mixed race. And he has like elegant gobs on, just typical bard-esque appeal. Well, I must say, today is going to be quite a lovely day. And he looks at all of you. Where's my manners? My name is... And that's where we're going to end it.
Oh.
Exclamation critical. So we forgot to take a break here, obviously. We are going to do a couple of things. We're going to roll for level 5.
Oh,
So
shit!
before that, we're going to do this exclamation critical. We're going to give some dice out. And then we're going to roll for our level 5 character stats. And roll another giveaway. So the first one goes to Live My Best Life. Oh my goodness.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Message me on the Discord.
Oh my god.
Kate's just like, I fucking Now she has 2 dates.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. This is turning into one big ball.
Ooh. But yes, Live My Best Life. Message me on the Discord. Let me know so I can get more dice sent out to you. And then we are going to manually roll for our new levels. Here we go. Who wants? Oh wait, let's do a D20 roll off to see who goes first.
Ooh, okay.
We're gonna make it epic. Epic.
Ooh.
I gotta roll for Smutty, and I gotta roll for Elmdare. Oh, my poor guy. He only got a 5. Okay.
Can we use inspo on HP?
Who thinks they have the highest? Oh gosh, that
Wait,
one.
do I need to roll?
I got a 13.
13.
14.
14.
no, 11.
15.
Okay.
Cindy.
So I got a 10 and a 5. 5 was for Elmdare, 10 was for Smudgy. 15. So Cinder, you roll first. Dun, 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 dun.
6.
Nice.
So that brings me to a total of 39.
Ooh. Those. You're almost be 69. Nice. Brolin?
Uh-huh.
What?
Come on.
Well, he said 6 and then said 39, and that was just like...
Total of also 6.
Oh. Here we
To
go,
42.
Flint. Nice.
It's me?
And y'all did add your Constitution
I did,
modifiers
yeah.
to it, right? Okay, okay.
Oh, do we? Okay.
Yeah.
I got max. I got 8.
Nice.
What's your
Nice.
con mod?
I don't know. Fuck. Hold on. I'm going to add the 8 and then I'll come back to this.
Okay.
Wait. How did I do this? I think I did this wrong.
I know what your HP is before, so if it gets completely jacked, I can fix it.
It was a 30. Okay, and my con is plus 3, so 8. I get 11.
You're a
Nice.
beefy warlock.
Beefy warlock. I need it.
Nisea?
Frick, how do I do this?
Why? What is my con?
Thank you for the math.
That's
I was like,
3. Okay. 1d12. 1d12, right?
Yes.
Get that 12. Get that 12.
Fucking hope so. Pray with me.
Tap it to Diana.
Okay, I got a 6 plus 3, so that's a 9.
I get another
Everybody gets
8 plus
6s? What the heck?
Except for Flint.
Oh, okay.
except for me, what?
You didn't roll a 6. You rolled an 8.
Figure out what the
I get
die
another
is for
indication,
Smudgy.
you guys.
I'm at 61.
Ooh, boy.
So warlocks are D8s.
Yes.
Ooh, Spenty got a 7 plus 1, so 8.
Yay, beefy boy!
And then Ellendare's is which way we're gonna go for Ellendare? I think we're gonna choose more fighter, more beef. D10. I'm pretty sure they're both.
More beef.
Yeah, they're both D10. They're both D10s.
Ooh, what do I want to do? Oh my god.
Ooh, our proficiency went up. That's the big thing. That's nice.
We're gonna do this. Also, exclamation critical if you have not already. 5 plus 1, so 6. 6 more health. I mean, that's decent. The boy's like way higher level anyway, so he doesn't need it. So yep, we have leveled up. I will give you all time to actually pick the things that you want to pick. If you want to go ASI or new feats, but we'll have the new character sheets or character player cards below us here, updated for the next episode.
And the other giveaway. Yeah.
And I'm gonna do the other giveaway. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh my god.
Lord High Fixer.
Hey, more dice.
More dice, my
Nice.
friend. Hit me up in the Discord. Winner, chicken dinner. Find Judgy DM. Let me know, and I will get you information so I can get you dice sent out. As we saw, they're all invisible. You get packages and there's nothing in it.
It's true.
I'm joking. It's critical dice. They're amazing. Other than that, as we get ready to raid, we will see you all the next time. Because I know Kate's gonna blow me up after this, and
Prepare for more shenanigans.
prepare for more shenanigans, right? But yeah, we will see you all next week. Okay, bye.
Bye.